Kuma versus Devil Jin. When's the last time you've seen this one?
Oh, you know, just as long as I've seen like Pooh smoke a cigar at the start of it, but we're going to go ahead, get all the way to the wall with like the follow-up here. Yeah, go ahead, activate that hunt. Not about the hunting sense, heat activation. You deserve it.
Sexy backdash to get all of that. How many interactions? Like 3, 4, booty hitting the floor. Okay, we might be coming back.
We blocked a couple of them, some more interactions are done, but not for very much longer. Standard 2-hit combo finished the job. Ooh, maybe a legend actually. Maybe the legend after all here so far.
Ooh, crazy wall standing 4, almost got the pickup, didn't believe though, and ooh, coming right back. And this is just textbook awareness of the wall.
And keeping it down, changing out from hunting stats here, holding it down. A lot of chip, a lot of gray health, a lot of red health now. On Kenbo's side here, one more time with the Badaka Donk into that thing. And you know what? Go ahead, get the grab, get the KO, get that second round for Oog.
Dang, the Oog father out here. Making you an offer you can't refuse. Let's see what Kenbo's got. Definitely aggression.
Okay, nice little sidestep from Kenbo in there. Got a punch up, but we're going to go right into the Hell Sweep. Begin the combo anew. We're going to get very close to the wall here, but you're not going to get the splat or anything following. But you know, oh, we got the launch, but nothing else. No connecting flight. Fox.
That's tragic. Unfortunately, not finishing your food. Uncharacteristic for the Grizzly one out here, but still gets the wall splat later. Bing Bomb, not gonna kill it here. Can Oog finish it? Ah, you gotta eat him up. I love it. That's my favorite way to kill people on Kuma. I love that.
It's so fun to see when it's not happening to me. That's how I feel about that for sure. Like when it happens to me, I'm looking, it's like, oh, okay. It's like I get it now on there. Also, yeah, don't forget to get that claim code on the Matcherino, everybody. I see that in the chat here. We'll try to get that everything all set up here as we go in. We got that heat activation early on for Oog. Nice little break from Kenbo to get away, but we got the bare electrics on the side of Oog right now.
Ooh, off axis, but still got the pickup and then dropped. I mean, you got the most of the combo already, but keeping your pressure even more important. And Kenbo lost that a minute ago.
Just lost that other, and you can see the results of that on there afterwards. We go ahead one more time. That's going to definitely finish off the round, put another dot on the side of Oog.
Yo, Kenbo, there's a lot of immediate timing and slight delayed timing. This is the most delay that we've seen so far. I'm not imagining we getting anything more like it, because it's going to be swinging.
Well, you know, it's round one. Maybe just trying to test out the waters here before it gets too frantic on here. But Kenbo getting a little bit of sign on there. Tries to get the approach in there, but Oog gets in there with the mid early on. Tries to go for the grab afterwards. Still has the electrics on their side.
Ooh, jabbing after the hunting bear stance transition. Not even once, brother.
2 up, set point for Oog. As we go in, we go ahead and get the spin off there, but we break those. Kenbo has been breaking like at least some of the throws on there, like at the round start here, trying to avoid, trying to get in there, and Oog is stopping that, and getting in with the offense on their side here. Going to go ahead, counting stance. There's that tornado. We're going to get not too quite all the way to the wall, but very, very close.
It's got another wall splat. Not the shimmy shimmy. Oh my lord. Said, I have got plenty of rounds and a game to play with. I'm just gonna let this one rip, and how dare you just walk into it. I was trying to have.
We got Aurontheslayer versus Chain Shift Hate Sage.
Bro, it's feeling like the 80s here. We got girls. Let's go. Aurontheslayer, one of the homies. Been a minute, and always happy to see people from the Shane Sif squad. Shout outs to our boy SoCal Suma.
Oh, that was a beautiful block on the low in there into the wild standing 1-4 option in there for Miary. We're getting put in there, but we're going to go launch in there for Azucena. Going to go ahead with a little bit of the side switch on there, but we're getting right back into it from Auron.
Shame getting heat bursted out of that. And yet again, those split scissor kicks right there. The one drip cielo, as it's called in the move list. Nasty stuff.
Yeah, Sage was doing a real good job like calling out on the heat activation. Like, oh, if you're going for that 3-2 option, as we saw there, good heat activation option. If you go right back at it, you are in the air. You're going to get punished for it here. Going to play with the pole for a little bit longer here, but you know what? We're done taking damage. We're going to try to take it around, get the side switch on top of that.
Plus, stopping the string early. Very interesting. Going immediately into the bow. 5-frame low crush. Not that it mattered right there, but Aurontheslayer came back in a very interesting way. Oh,
side step too. It's a little bit difficult to get the full combo, the timing on that from the side step too, in those options here. But we're going to go ahead and we do finish it off. So punish in there from Sage. Just going to go right into a throw, get the damage to nearly half of the life bar for on.
That's the third counter hit launch from that same button that Sage popped out. That's a damn shame. Espresso aggression, no punish, too far away, single jab. Can Aurontheslayer come back? Starts with the lows, but the heat, no, that was regular armor. I was about to say,
yeah,
heat burst can kill you.
Yeah, I thought it was a heat burst too, and I was like, oh wait, no, that even if it doesn't kill, you're gonna get thrown down to the ground. But yeah, just regular armor at that. Gonna go ahead with it, try to go in for the high option, immediately punished in there from Sage.
Oh, let it rip anyway.
Taking the legs, but not for a third time. We got the reflexes.
Sage is doing really good at being annoying and causing Auron to make some mistakes. Oh, damn shame. Okay, but
yeah,
they got the extra.
Yeah, guaranteed on there afterwards here. You get the heat activation on top of that, but the lows are not getting checked anymore. We're just going to go right into it. Uses the heat immediately, and Sage felt that Auron was going to hit those buttons. Just went in for the armor, just broke it down to take number 1.
I love how you had that little Freudian slip right there, the hate engager. It is exactly what we have going on here. We saw the backswing blow on the heat engager twice already. Aurontheslayer losing their pressure consistently, and Sage not quite at all. Just staying right nuts to butts.
That cancels out early on, but this time we are checking the lows. We get the low parry, but not the combination afterwards on that. We're trying to go in for the big snake edge and not going to get it. We're just going to get stuck onto the wall. Into the rage for Auron here, getting chipped away little by little, and the tree is going to eventually come falling down. Get that lumber.
Oof. Dang. Absolutely not happy about that one. Ooh, 1+2 usually is weak to the right-hand side, but had to be the timing.
Playing with the pull one more time here, but we go cancels out. Already used the heat, going in right back in with the back 1-2 from Auron. Try to keep you guessing, but hasn't been going into a lot of options. Now going to put themselves in incredible danger here because we're going to break that balcony and we're going to save it for a little bit longer just in case we need it.
You know, Auron hasn't been using a lot of these lows, and Sage is like, you gotta go low. You gotta break the heels on them stilettos. 3 lows in a row, and then got the trade afterwards. Yeah, if Azucena gets down back 3 on you, you are in a horrible situation.
We keep having it happen yet again here. We're going to go right back into it. Try to cancel it out with the, try to get away from the wall with the armor break on there. Got the hit with the low one more time. Does finally get a little bit of a hit there, but we're just trying to get the simple hits with down forward 1, but not going to get anything. Just the follow up from Sage is all they need to get that 2-0. That's okay. Just enjoy the show regardless.
Yes, sir. You said it. Oh my goodness, talk about enjoying the show. Shinigami starting out with a blazing kick. Laps at Tong, not getting the launch punish on it. We've seen that, but saved it for later. Tried to go with the depraved savagery, emphasis on the first part of it.
Yeah, just a slightly depraved, but you know what? Shinigami's like, you know what? I play this K and KOF 99 here. I'm going to bring it down on here afterwards, get the realignment into the wall splat on top of that. Okay. You still have that one more interaction here. Got heat available on it, and there you go. Tag, you're it.
And Spirit says this is a bottom 5 character, bro. You saw that? That was crazy. That's not bottom 5 character material if you ask me.
not at all on there. And they're like, you know, Shinigami wants to keep that 23 win streak down at the bottom. I see that on there. I see like going in there a little bit of extra on top of it. We're going to go in with the follow-up on there. Okay, the perfect timing, activation, one more touch. There you go.
Bro. Man, it must be nice to get that off of a 12 frame low. That must be super nice. You know, 41 damage and then do a wall splat. Tried to go for the black wing upper. Who the hell do you think you are?
So like Shinigami's wanting to demonstrate who they are on that. Got the trade on there with the armor, and we're going to go ahead. We are in prime opportunity to break that balcony on the follow-up here. Trying to go in there, but we go with Tong going to go get the follow-up in here, but still clinging to the wall.
Remember, the armor is crazy. And then the acid trap pickup. That was sexy stuff. And it's damn near optimal as well. So, you know what? The Steam name is just right. Devil May Cream. Every single time I watch this one, I feel like I'm going to hell. Good God.
Oh, just like that. Okay, trying to get to get a quarter of 100 wins on here for Shinigami here. Or can Tong get back on the board here? Nice little sidestep on here. Got the extra room from Yakushima here just to not worry about the walls at the very minimum. So that's good.
Ooh, the deadly edge whiffing, and Tong was ready with the electric wing God Fist with punish.
Yeah, you're gonna call it out there, but we immediately get the strike back in here. Just like all good leads, trying to threaten out with the lows on there, but gets hit. Lap getting around on the board, and the early hit into the heat confirmation.
Oh, big magic 4 to start off. You'll love that button, especially round start. You got 8 seconds in, and you're already halfway through the heat meter. Can Tong use it before he gets spent? Yeah, Mercury Driver on me? You finished that? Launch punishable, we know it. And then the back cut.
Okay. All right. Okay, we got the turnaround into the back turn combo, trying to get on there where we go in, get that grab on top of that. I think Lap was feeling a little way about that last match, Fox.
Well, that exactly, 100%. Oh, you reach, I teach. Go back to church, brother. Oh my God.
Finished out the string, no punish on that. Just going to go ahead. Nice little block in there from Shinigami. Goes ahead and get the low. The first real chance that Shinigami has this match to really turn things around.
What a float. I don't know anybody that has the balls to sidewalk that move and then jab float it right there, but Tong is trying to prove something here after that first match. Oh, and then the 14th frame. Tragic.
Oh, just saw it in the eye of illusion from the future. Just went down like you're going for that down 2 in their immediate block. Got the punish on there. Puts themselves on the board for this match here.
This is a fire. This is a clear match right here. Tong really trying to get rid of those double digits on the win side of Shinigami. I like that.
Oh, and we're going to catch another float on there. So go ahead, get the heat all the way going here. Keeps on the ground a little bit longer. This time it actually whips, so Lapples get a light little punish from that, but nothing else until the heat dash continues.
Crazy. Now lets the third hit of the Mercury Driver not go. Tong tries to parry. Shinigami punishes the parry attempt. Here we go, Tong. It's time to hit it or quit it right now. Your ego is on the line. Oh, and also the money.
The furthest I've seen that ground bounce from the distance on there from Shinigami. We're going to go ahead right into the armor move. Going to hold it down with these mids.
You're in trouble. He's going to do it again. Oh my God, I got hit.
Almost.
Tong. He got to come back. This is exactly what you need to do. Hey, you know what? You didn't die with heat.
Okay.
I'm proud of you, brother. You didn't die with heat, because I know it's everybody.
I gotta give it to the victim of the ritual. Right here, though, we're gonna begin Elshed 228 versus Swavy right now. Fahkumram versus Hwoarang. Big Coliseum on there afterwards here, but we're gonna go hold it down. Nice little float from Swavy. Just gonna go ahead, get that tornado on top of that. Hello, heat.
Hey, hello motion. Swavy trying to go through. Elshed losing a lot of health on that beautiful sidestep, right? What is this convert?
That was art form. That was an actual art that I saw. I had you hang that up in the loop.
100%. If there were somebody that was perhaps taking clips to be able to show the rest of the people out there, I would definitely put that one, because that one was insane.
Okay, but we're answering highs with ducks on both sides here. Swavy was able to get the little bit of a call out on here, but now we're gonna have to deal with like the Flamingo mix-ups here. But we're gonna go in right into the mid. Nice little sidestep attack from Elshed.
These keep out jabs are doing really well for Swavy here. So much of that aerial float happening. Damn shame. Pulse Swavy is doing a little bit more than Pulse right now. He's got some heavy damage coming.
Got the Pulse, got the Square Wave, got the Triangle Wave, all of that indomitable here. But we're gonna go in. We're trying to go for the knee from range 3 on here, but we're gonna go ahead, block all that. We're going all the way to the wall. We don't even need the wall. We're working on a perfect to get that first match.
Need the wall when I'm Fahkumram. Listen, all I need is to make you feel like you are in Street Fighter getting corner carried and you can't do nothing about it. That's what Swavy has got going on here. Let's see what Elshed has to be able to combat. Yeah. Ooh, no 14 frame punish. Hello. I will take that though. I will absolutely take that.
Just like that on here. Going to go in. Doesn't get the follow-up on there afterwards on the wake up, but now we're holding it down. Okay. Just answered with the armor, just like on the trades back and forth. But again, with the float, similar to story to the first round and the first match we saw with Swavy.
Swavy's been really great about utilizing his jab and his heat kick. Elshed has been on top of the pressure. Ugh. Knee on top of the nose. God damn. Golly.
Oh, Elshed wanted to take that back on there, but Swavy was quicker on the inside on there. Immediately starting back into the next the round here. Almost half that life bar gone from Elshed.
You lucky I was recovering crouching on that one. Otherwise, you would have beat me already. Wait, what? Another heat kick float. Insane. That back 3+4 paying off as well.
Going into the FMV, but you know what? Not this time. We're gonna stay alive. We're gonna use that rage art here. Realign our thoughts for a second here. You're not gonna get that extra damage from the rage anymore here, so it's desperation, but it could come back. You have a little bit of heat to work with.
By the way, I use my rage. I'm a master man, and unfortunately, that was not enough of a resource to get him done. Swavy trying to get a little bit of a speed run happening here. Another wall standing 1-2. Sheesh, back one gets counter hit like crazy.
And it's still going on here. Going to finish out with the cinematic on here. Wake up with the 4. Too far away for that. So nice little whip punish in there from Elshed. The duck jab on here to stop the momentum. But you know what? I have the heat. Tried to go in for the low, but denied with the hop from Swavy. And that is going to be it.
Exactly. You love to see it. A delayed hop kick.
Yeah, absolutely, with the Claudio and everything in between. Want to give a quick shout out, by the way, to Sean Oyakawa with the $3.70 into the match arena. Also, thank you so very much on that. In the meantime, Sage versus Trizzytherapper. Like you said earlier, Fox, Trizzy is on the Armor King.
I'm not saying that I'm, you know, the trendsetter or whatnot, but I gave him that clown nose back at Combo Breaker, you know what I'm saying? I was playing Yoshi before he was playing Yoshi. I was on the Armor King after playing Yoshi before Trizzy was. So like,
you're saying I raised that boy. That's what you're saying.
I'm just proud of him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, regardless of whether or not I was an inspiration, I'm just saying I'm proud of that boy. He doing the right thing.
Fireman's carry into the check. Yeah, goes in with the mid one more time. Makes Sage's Azucena, the March Simpson, sit down.
Yeah, my boy Nova Afterglow out there in the chat. Hope you're doing good, baby. Oh.
The heat burst.
Checking it out one more time with the low on here. All right. Getting closer and closer to that wall, but getting a little bit of push away. Checking out with these like the range 1.5, two lows on there. Just trying to get a little bit of hit, but a beautiful sidestep into the back turn combo. Not quite all the way to the wall, a little too far away to really convert off of that.
Utilizing that sidestep pressure like he's playing Claudio, and Armor King got a lot of strengths, but it ain't quite that simple. Sage delaying the option for the 1+2 a little bit. I like it.
And he was next to the Call of Duty bomb too, so you know what? Get another shot onto the wall here. Significant damage on the play. We try to go in for a little bit of an unfortunately delayed hop kick. Going to give Sage the perfect.
Yeah, I think he delayed, thinking that the high of the string was coming out, and kind of canned his muscle memory timing to be able to do that and punish that, but it was wrong. Sage really took advantage of that one. Love it. Layer 3 stuff.
Now checking that, but we're trading the third hit of the string. Does get the trade on this time, but you know what? Fair is fair. We're gonna go. we are just like trading blow for blow right now.
Breaking throws. At least we got that. Okay, espresso aggression. You better watch them toes. Trizzytherapper not yet in rage. Oh, you may regret that.
Yeah, just like the little bit of extra chip on there. You get all the way to the wall here. Checking with the down forward one, but no can do. You're going to check it one more time here. You just need a... I like the Trizzy. He's like, you know what? Like, let's just keep it a little bit simple in here. I just need a couple of hits where they matter. Like, Sage has been going for these strings on here. Let's just get that to that final round.
Look at all that damage was done in 4 seconds. That's crazy.
Get the fireman's carry. Bring it back to neutral. Okay. Well, down a lot of we got the follow up on there afterwards here. You were talking about a lot of damage in a short amount of time. Trizzy was turning that around.
Yeah, we got those Sabakis. While standing one counter hit. Sage trying to get all the way over to this wall. Pretty good spacing. Doesn't use heapers to keep it clean though. Still tight. 9 bars of pressure. 210 degrees Fahrenheit. Sage is locked in, dialed in, you might even say.
And we're just going to go right back into it, just no hesitation whatsoever. We're keeping the stage, we're keeping the characters, we're keeping everything in between here. We're just going to run it back.
Drizzy's saying, you getting counter hit by this. I don't care how many times it takes. This knee going straight into your chin.
A little push away, okay? Checking with these mids one more time here. Not going to get the wall spot, doesn't even need it. That's what Trizzy is saying right now. Just to get the check while they're afterwards, knocked down.
Fucking that down back 2-4. Yet another. Oh, he went for the throw, but he inputted a little bit too early, so he didn't get it.
Almost says roll back to the middle of the stage here. Try to retake the turn in there, but this time the hop kick does connect. We're going to go all the way to that wall for sure on that. Nearly to the last third of the life bar for Sage.
+3. Punish. Yup. Love this throw. Turn the map advantage on its head.
Yeah, not for very much longer here, but I want to keep it keep it plus after the heat smash here, holding it down. Sage is on rage. Doesn't need one more hit and calls out. Trying to go in for the low. Went too far into the sun on that, and Trizzytherapper is going to take that away.
Wow, that was absolutely by the hair of the chin right there, the tippy toe. Sage has been getting these jab punishes in places where I'm like, this girl do not have nails that are that long. There is just no way that you got that punish. Trizzy is going for the good stuff out here.
Definitely got those acrylic nails going on here, but we go ahead with the follow-up. Okay, we're checking one more time. Here comes the armor crush.
Ooh, just frame same on the trade on the throw animation. Gave that kind of weird, oh, what do we do here? I need to reset my mind. And Trizzy's like, nah, I've seen this before. We going right back into it. Eat this snake edge, ride or die. And now that's our first game 3 of the stream.
Love to see it, Fox. Love to see it. I want to see more of these as we get further and further and further into Kanme Online Klash. We're going to keep to the same stage, though. We're not changing characters. We're keeping everything real right here, right now.
Right here. Right now. Right. Oh, my God.
Speaking of being right here, you get that hop kick all the way to the wall. We go. Just goes ahead, activates the heat early on. Just make sure they have the extra advantage on top of that. A lot of trades on these counter hits for Trizzy.
Side step twos. Landon was tweeting about that side step two just the other day. He's talking about how it's like a top 5 button. I don't know about if it's that good. It ain't no giant swing. I'll tell you that.
No, not at all. Nice shot followed up with a Shining Wizard on top of that here. Trizzy taking the lead.
Another one of those down back threes into throws. Trizzy easily able to walk his way out of this situation. He's taking some damage, but not without dishing some of it back out.
No, you take on there. We're going to go back at another one of those side steps on there afterwards here. You're going to get to go ahead with the wall splat on it. It's like, don't even need the bombs on the other side. I got me, I got the wall, and I got you. We're making a sandwich right now into the set point.
Dang. I'm glad I'm the other part of that sandwich, the other piece of bread, when the other one is a concrete wall right there. Say, in an unfortunate situation, yet another Maryland fried hop kick.
And yeah, okay. Back out on there one more time in here. We're using that. Oh, we get the call out from that with the crush. Okay.
Finishing the string. Trizzy. Foreboding yet again. You are going to stay in your zone.
How long can you stay on there? The trade at the very end. Just like that, Sage may have got the first match on there, but Trizzy turned that around. Oh, that's a really good question, Fox. Like I'm wondering about that where you got like especially the longer range of some of Fahkumram's normals here. We're gonna be able to like call it out. We saw Swavy going and not like floating a lot of like the aerial moves that Shinigami has been like would want to go for on here. Right now we're not seeing any of that though. We're just gonna go in for the heat activation back into the center of the screen.
Yeah, unfortunately, Shinigami missing the back 4 in the middle of the combo, only getting back 4. Swavy running through there with a guard break, going low, running up on it. Absolutely, you don't want to tech roll. Thanks so much. Hold this mix from the full crouch. 10-hit combo.
Yeah, right at the very end, finish it off like on here. So we're going to go in. Swavy not stopping for anything. A blitzkrieg on here, but we're getting jabbed away on here. It's like Shinigami trying to like get some sort of tempo right back at you, but we're just getting denied over and over.
These guys are so wing and heavy. 2-3, it's a button you see every now and then, and when you see a Fahkumram player use 2-3, you're like, oh no, this guy knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna go ahead.
There
Yeah, we get the pull. Yeah, converted on the combo. Went to the wall here. Doesn't get the follow up there. Tech roll.
Excellent usage of the down jab. Beat a lot of options, and I think Swavy as well is an apt down jab user. I feel like in Hitman's stance, down jab can be really good, but the range can be such a problem sometimes, especially if they go for the backsway. Shinigami is having trouble staying on his feet.
Oh yeah, so speaking of that, we're going to go right into the full motion video interactive scene on there afterwards here. Trying to hold it down. We get the kit on the knockdown, but no follow-up here. Now you're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Damn, imagine blocking the third low and then not getting the launch punish. That's tragic. And then you get the pressure and the heat engage, get the knockdown, but not the flip over guarantees. Mercury driver still kept it going. That's exactly how you need to play, guys. That's how you get the GOD2. Just never stop pressing.
Yeah, not only that, but keeping a close eye on your resources to make sure you have them for when you really need it on there. Was able to keep up that pressure on there with the heat dash. Going to keep a plus on there for one more attempt down there afterwards. You can't block them all.
Damn, he believed in that walk so hard and believed in that G clef. Was like, I'm just going to run the whole thing, even though hello? What?
We are going places, and you know what? Fahkumram is your travel agent right now. Just going to go into the follow-up. We get a lot more wall carry than I was anticipating on that, and a lot more life bar carry it as well.
Yeah, all of that only amounted to 45 damage in the combo, but yeah, went way further. Almost went corner to corner. Nice sidestep low parry from Swavy. That's the option. You either shimmy or sidestep low parry. That's how you get to the high level.
Okay, but you know what? Down jabs around. Nice little sidewalk left on there. Going to keep the wall position on here. Now you just got to get the hits where they count. Goes in, get the counter hit grab on top of that, and catching Swavy hitting those buttons.
You got the just frame. Oh, okay. Armor there, of course. Hold that 50-50 while standing 3-3. By the way, 10 frame startup must be nice. And then you have the infinite kicks afterwards. Could be low mid or mid high, and you have no idea where it's gonna start. Always a tough one to be able to deal with. And Shinigami definitely made sure to push the issue.
Yeah, gotta play the rhythm heavy mini game a little bit on there. We're gonna try to keep a plus on the following on here. We get a little bit, but we don't get the counter hit, so just gets that one low. Just off the string, enough time. You got the perfect distance in there. Just okay, yeah, into the Garuda. Okay, one more time. We want to check. We're just gonna go in for the maggot, the unblockable.
Not that counter hit on the unblockable. That's unfortunate. Never the counter. That's the last thing that you want. Nice sidestep magic 4 off action, still rocking it. Ooh, is that real? What the hell was that?
Oh, that was adding up to the combo here. Now we're checking. We're actually going in for the low this time around. Just goes in for the sidewalk left to catch Fahkumram on the other side. You know what? Just get those little bit of hits. Sign up to tie up the round count.
That was fire. That was sick. This is exactly the type of sauce that I was looking for. Where was this guy when I was making like lasagna last night?
I need to get that recipe from you. Try to go in for the follow-up on here. Shinigami going to deny anything. Like, realize it's like, oh, you want to go for those strings? Hold on. I'm going to call it out.
Big dog on that. Wavy still getting the knockdown. Kip up City constantly wanting to stay with our feet on the ground, but back 3+4 gets armored through, and Shinigami 1 round away from putting a pulse of his own inside of Swavy.
Like checking on the heart monitor on that. We're going for those mid options, but we go in counter hit. Doesn't get the full combo off of that. Try to recover on that, but didn't get much chance for it.
Ooh, Heck 3, hot dog. Gotta go for the hell sweeps at this stage. That's 45 damage for a hell sweep. That's ridiculous. Oh, it costs him heat. You know, it costs him resources. Okay, brother.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I see what you're trying to play at here.
Oh, and then the wall spinning one too. Okay, Swavy still in it. By the way, big shout out to my boy John316 out there in the chat. How you doing? Hope to see you at Frosty.
Hope to see a lot of you at Frosty. If you're not going to TWT, if you're not doing anything else, definitely go check that out on there. You missed signups in there, but you can be a spectator on there. But we're going in a little bit of a counter hit here. Time for the heat from Swavy.
Beautiful delays, but once again too far away to be able to get the flip over. Flip him in the air, back 1-1-2, finish all of that, and that is gonna do it. Down forward 4-1 from downtown versus the Divine Exorcist for our #1 seed for the evening. Let's see what the Manji man has got for us.
All right, starting right back at it. By the way, just want a quick shout out there. Matcherino on there, exclamation point Matcherino. Make sure that we get those codes spent out before that. Love to see a majority of those happen before the top 8, if not all of them.
One of my favorite things to do against Claudio mains, Sergei Strokinov doing what a lot of you might not know about the bad stomach stance. He is considered ducking. It's a true high crush during the bad stomach.
Okay.
So if they go for those Superman punches, they can get blown up. So Sergei Strokinov now in a completely different mindset because Divine Exorcist has shown that he's gonna have to mix up that keep out.
We're checking out, trying to check with those knees. Alternative hold down with the 4-4-3-2. Gets the hit on there afterwards. It just takes one more to fill out the rest of that signature.
Very interesting. 4-4-3-2. If he had more health, I think maybe spin just comes out every time. Oh, he spat too early. If he just sat there in the stance, he would have been all right. But he took that hit to the face.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Like, and that, you know, like all the like spit going everywhere. You're gonna have to like deal with that. You're gonna have to clean yourself up later on there. You now have to deal with Claudio at the wall.
Damn, that down 4-2 way too far away. Divine Exorcist is pressuring right now. This is classic Claudio, but the trade got him. Picked up full combo.
Got the value on that trade for sure. Goes in for the heat smash on there afterwards here. Sergei with the significant, like has access to rage, got a lot of that life back, and has the lead with 10 seconds left on here. Just need one more with the Hellluck. Beginning of the Dragonfly stance on there, just going to finish it off.
And I love it. Yes, sir. Still continuing now, like Sergei Strokinov has stopped doing the bad stomach because he's been burned on it already. And Divine Exorcist is like, all right, cool. I'm back to running this running 2 on you. Hold that.
Go right into it while he brings the flip over on the throw here. Keep it going. Still has active spins off the last little bit of it with the confirm. The heat smash low. Going to get in up 2 rounds.
Got the fakey, no fakey. Kincho up 1+2 into the Spirited Away. I love it. And getting quite a bit of numbers for it as well. Into the extra.
Oh, okay, all right. Like keeping up the tempo here, keeping up the pace. We're going into checking those speeds. On there, unfortunate on there. We get the launch from Divine Exorcist on here. We're going to go ahead, spin it. Make sure to break that. We got to go to the desert. We got to check out some things out here. There's some wild stuff. There's some statues. There's everything else, and he sidestep force from Divine.
On knees. Trying, oh man, that button's so good. Claudio is so amazing against Yoshimitsu. The spacing he puts himself at on block so often makes it so it's like flash is not even an issue. Oh my god, the Sky/Nova, and you know he got to finish it out with that purifying punch.
That is almost like just it's the encore performance for a Divine Exorcist show, for sure. Like, it feels like I've seen that so many times for a round ender on that, and Divine Exorcist does not disappoint the fans.
That's like Paul with Death Fist. Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like Tekken 7 and Tekken 8 players might feel more inclined to feel the oomph from Claudio running 2 than Paul Death Fist. Because, like, back in the day, Paul Death Fist was like, oh my god. Two
Yeah.
of these and I'm done. But what they did with the animations and Claudio running 2, I think it hits like deeper. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, there's some definite feeling that hits. Like, you know, like I definitely wince when I see that like hit on a big hit, especially with the rounding slowdown on top of that. But 10 seconds into this one here, we got the little bit of lead. We're chopping away at that life bar little by little. Enough time in there to activate the heat and kind of get a little bit of extra chip too.
Beautiful duck. That's what I'm talking about. He did get away with quite a few more of them, so Sergei Strokinov definitely going to have to go a little bit further. Okay, flip over. They don't want to tech roll. They're scared to tech roll.
Checking with those mids one more time here. Rage is on the table here. Beautiful block from Sergei, but we're going to go ahead and we're keeping the distance a little bit as we go. 12 seconds left.
Sergei Strokinov is missing many important whiff punishment opportunities. What do we do? Oh my god, the classic. Down forward to duck flash in case they want to jab afterwards. I love it. I love it.
Oh, got that in the end here. Trying to go like play on the play here. Oh, was a little bit too early on that from the Superman punch, but this time, hey, you know what? We connect the dots into the wall.
I love it. Sergei Strokinov has just not shown the bad breath for rounds over a game, and then was like, oh, we bringing it back now, right when I need it.
But yeah, like that's been going in for a lot of mid options on there on the Dragonfly. Finally goes in for the low. Divine was ready to block that, but you know what? We spin to win.
The Manji spin kicks, you love to hate it. I cannot believe that. Away avoiding the puddle, getting floated and launched for 60 damage off round start. Brother.
Oh, but we might, well, we almost got like back on there. 47 right back at it, and we got the wall advantage on here again on the breath attack on there. Nothing else for it, unfortunately. Here, just gonna have to access. Wait, was Divine beginning to be in the air at the very end there? Was that the beginning of a hop kick?
Yup, definitely. Oh my god, almost broke through that wall. If you touch that wall from the heat smash, that's a whole other combo. Sergei Strokinov trying to keep this life lead, choosing not to spin away here. Oh my god.
Okay, I like the positioning change on there from but Sergei gonna go in with the flash one more time, has the lead as we go in 3-2. Yeah, you better activate that rage. You better pause that clock for a little bit longer. You might even be able to kill on top of that.
You, my god. Okay, now the question is, what's the coup de grace right here? You go for Deathcopter, right? Just fly up in the air. Oh, just a bunch of backdashes? All right, respect.
You know.
Sergei Strokinov gets him with the down forward 2 duck flash, not once but twice. I'm sure Divine Exorcist is beating himself up over that one.
But not me, because that means I get to see more matches of this excellent set here so far.
Absolutely, y'all. Hope you guys are feeling great about these matches. There's plenty of more coming, and we want to make sure that these players get paid out. We got 28 codes remaining in our match arena. If you help us get it done, we can sit there, focus on the matches, knowing that we did our best to get these people paid, get to where they need to be.
To help, like, maybe get some of these players across maybe through the last chance qualifier on top of that here. But Sergei Strokinov is going to make sure to get to that wall here. Doesn't even care about the alpacas on this stage here. Following up with the lows have been working out great for Sergei Strokinov. This time, just going to go in with the a little bit of pressure as we go into the balcony break potentially.
Look at all of the recoverable that Divine Exorcist is getting back as well. Nope.
Lights up.
Damn.
Punch. All right, now you got that wall splat into a break, and okay, here we go.
I'm in danger.
I think we're all in danger right now. Oh! Yeah,
no.
You let
Are
it
we going
happen.
down? Oh, that's it.
We loaded up the game Genie. We blew into the cartridge to make sure it worked, but hold on. Hold on. 4 seconds left on here, and you got the wall. No. Oh.
Scowling Moon God punish. Doesn't go Rage Art. Wall running 3 instead. Absolute insanity. Divine Exorcist throwing harder than Marta.
To be able to talk that fast on the round changes as they were happening, you have to be like the rapper bus driver at this part here. But we're going to go all the way to back into the wall here. You've already used this one. You can't blow it up any further.
These are great options we've got here. Back 3, down 3-4. Nothing more to say. It's textbook stuff. The up forward 2 with the ground slash Nova. Can Sergei Strokinov fight off this beast?
A lot of early heat usage happening on here. We're just going in for the low, get the little extra guaranteed damage here. This time the proper punish in there for the hop kick on there. Back into Dragonfly mid-time.
Strokinov is so conservative on... Oh! He got the flash! One sword stance. We love that. No wall split. That's tragic. That wasn't natural combo. Hello?
They're going to go all the way to the wall. Oh, you're going to miss it, but doesn't matter anyway. We're going to save that wall for later.
Crazy. Getting smothered right now. Divine Exorcist doing that crazy Claudio wall pressure, wall standing 1-1, 12 frame wall splat. He needs it.
Like just like sidestep forward, we're checking for it one more time. Forcing out the rage activation from Sergei. No, not gonna get anything. We're still stuck on the wall. We might have to deal with that wall pressure yet again, Fox.
Way too passive in that situation there. He had heat activated. Oh, the key charge? All right, brother. See this matchup too often here, so I'm excited to see what Lemusalexander has to be able to deal with Cheeseyoni. I'm thinking that up forward 2 is going to be really good for the dual boot destruction mix, but we shall see what Lemusalexander has up their sleeves.
We're trying to reach out a little bit before like any approach in there from Alisa, but no dice on that. We're going to go ahead with the follow-up, get a little bit of the Mendiga stock going on, but Cheeseyoni's like, I want to get off this wall. I'm going to activate heat, try to make some room for myself.
Ooh, 4-2-1, heat dash. That button does everything for you. Tax season is right around the corner. Wish I had a button like that.
Don't we all on there afterwards? Into the handstand, cancels out of it, goes into the shoulder tackle, tries it one more time, just see if they can get the wall on there afterwards here. No dice on the follow-up on the missile on there afterwards, just going for the mid-heat dash. Oh! Okay. The heat, the handstand, like for the sidestep into the confirm rage art. Play the song.
That was sexy. Honestly, that was super nice. And it just goes to show you, the closer you are, the more effective your sidesteps are.
Chainsaws, but we go ahead and get that big launch on top of that. Here, surely could get pretty close to the wall here. Still has to use a tornado. Yeah, go ahead with the up 3+4 into the wall.
Okay, Cheeseyoni, never backing down. It ain't over till it's over. Oh, it's over for them shoes. Oh, it's over for your life bar right here. Cheeseyoni still not put them chainsaws away.
Yeah, still on that Rize arc on there afterwards here. We're going to go immediately into the 4-4 option, but you know, Cheeseyoni with the counter hit on top of that opportunity just to get all the way to the wall. Doesn't get the follow-up, but you know what? You get that little throw and the side switch on there to make things right.
Toe taps. Down jab is just not gonna do it right there. You need it to be counter hit, but not that kind. Remember, guys, Rage Art lowers the amount of damage that you take. Cheeseyoni getting these fresh feet straight to the chest. No heat dash there? Okay.
Now, it may be paying for it as a result of that. Got the launch on there. Needs a one more touch in there. Just holds it off for the the alternate option on there anyway, just to get the round on their side, take the lead.
Yeah, big full crouch down 4-3. No. You know what? Sometimes my eyes deceive me at times, but what don't deceive me is this floor burst not getting allowed. Lemusalexander got one stack of the Manjingo ready to go.
Got another one too. Tries to finish it up, but we got the full 180 all the way to the other side here. Doesn't even want to deal with the break dance on there afterwards here. We're just going to go right back into it. But the sidestep option in there, you're talking about the up forward 2 from Lemus on there. You see it right there just to call it out.
He's been using a lot of the down jab as well to be able to try and get out of these situations. Wow. And still, he gets the unbreakable handstand throw into the wall splat. Must be nice.
Interesting on the hop kick there. Didn't look at the second hit on there, but 9 seconds in, we got the trade off on there. We're tied up in the match. We're looking to potentially get into the full gamut of options here for the between these two. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Doesn't get the follow up.
Let's a third hit rip and Cheeseyoni in there. It's nothing but red. It's crazy the amount of chip damage on Lemusalexander's side.
Holding down there. And the side switch on there to go ahead, take the wall, uses the tornado early on there, uses that Mendiga skill on there. We're playing the mix-up game. Back into the wall splat, you go.
Boom. One more of those. Yes, full crouch down forward 3. Heat smash. And with a double hitter, Lemusalexander doing quite a bit more than eking it out. Honestly, looked like Cheeseyoni was about to sweep it right back, but the defense and the wall pressure, like staying super composed at those wall situations really made all the difference.
Yeah, definitely been that and like doing that and relying on the mix of game, playing those 50-50s on there just to keep Yoni guessing all the way through here. Just like we are right now, already up one, Mandigas got, and we're going in to relax a couple times, get number 2 on there, and you know what? Yoni was tired of seeing all that on there. I want to turn at your life bar.
He was definitely tired of that. Back 3+4 will get that done. Look at all of that. Sheesh. I'm not putting these chainsaws away. You can't move away from me like that, especially when I do the quickest option on a dual boot. Dolphin dive at you. You ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere but the next round in there. Catching a little bit of chainsaw to the face. Allergic to chainsaws. That's the human body right there. Nice little sidestep on there afterwards to the down forward 1-3. And the duck from Yoni calling it out finally.
Excelente. Cheeseyoni getting a pretty damn good combo. And great walk out of pressure. None of that, sir.
2 up. Lava is on the menu right now. Happy hour of on it. We got the approach on there, and we're just gonna go instantly into the blade.
Oh, the down jab. You done forgot about that one. If it whiffs, you actually get that crazy stuff. Cheeseyoni dealing with some awful turn of events.
Checking it down on there afterwards, keeping up. Chainsaws to the face. One more time.
Yup. Watch them toes. What'd I tell you? Oh, I heard you the first time.
Yeah, we're gonna check out. Everyone's checking the toes on there. This on big counter hit. Got the hit from Lemus.
Cheeseyoni going for the back forward, trying to get the counter hit there as quick as they can, but not quick enough. Lemusalexander is trying to hold on to this game.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the follow-up on there. You got the wall side on the advantage on here. You got the knockdown all the way into the rage territory for Lemus here, and you're not even gonna have a chance to respond in kind because that's a 3 up. We're yet another 1-to-1 box out.
That was nasty. Cheeseyoni did not let up, not one single bit. It was not anywhere near the same as game 1. We saw, outside of like Lemusalexander's usage of the down jabs and the usage of the handstand stance, still quite prevalent, but Cheeseyoni saw that he kept going for a lot of the same options, and because he kept going for a lot of the same options, Cheeseyoni adapted and got a lot of reward from it.
Yeah, humans and pattern recognition. It keeps on happening. Like you're eventually going to notice it on here. But we're going to go ahead, get that side switch on here. Evil Arena, the red arena, the explosive one is coming to our eyes right now.
How about y'all? I'm finna explode out here watching all these matches, especially if y'all don't get these Matcherino codes in. Telling you what right now, $9.45 before we get into the top 8. What are we talking about? Lemusalexander getting the first knockdown here, trying to stop Cheeseyoni from getting anything similar to what happened in game 2.
We're going back into the mix-up territory here. It's changing from handstand to relax, back onto it. The red shining lights of the wall are no dice on here afterwards here. Cheeseyoni was able to go ahead and get the follow-up here with the immediate use back into the blaze we go.
Got splat. Almost more of that. Cheeseyoni using all of the plus frames that they can.
Lemus tried to get away, but we saw a lot of that in the first match in their handstand into the sidestep options on there afterwards, tried to get away. We saw that at the wall a couple times. Yoni was like, you know what, not this time around on here. Get the damage, make sure you watch the full motion video in front of us here. I'm going to get that round whether you like it or not.
Implying that Alisa players have motion, I must disagree, my friend. But getting the rage art after that wall splat, that was pretty nice. I didn't think that he was able to get that in that stage. Wall splat, no ballerina spin, too far away, and Cheeseyoni does not get the launch punish.
Yeah, does get a punish on there, but it's the wrong one. Unfortunate on that. We're going to go all the way back to the wall. We're going to like use it for a little bit as practice. And what? Throw it yet again with the song.
Brother,
we are
on
okay.
that.
What
Can we please hit each other. Oh my God.
I didn't realize we got tickets to a Cirque du Soleil. I did not realize we got tickets to a Cirque du Soleil show.
We did. Another banger one for you. This is why we play Tekken, y'all. We get to be stupid like this. Love it.
Off to the handstand. Is going to get the head punish. You got next to that explosive wall here if you get away, but nice duck on there from Cheeseyoni. Unfortunate on there though, like Elimas was able to turn things around.
Yep. Quite tragic. What a sidewalk. Does not get all of it. A little bit too greedy, and Lemusalexander not going for the heat dash after the relaxed 4-3. Interesting.
Not the first time we've seen that on their option here, but you know what, Cheeseyoni, it's just going to take that 3-0. Not going to have an answer for that from Lemus this time around, but
buttons.
maybe.
And off the end of that, he wins or he loses based on those. Let's see what we have. Victim back on the best sister, and Trizzy on the best king. Let's get it going.
There are 3 tails on that font. That's disqualified, Trizzy. Disqualified.
It's a magical kitsune, all right? That's what it is, 100%. Yeah, that's not allowed here. We definitely parry those. See, immediately, the very first time they see down back 2, they get the parry. Oh, and then whiffed it.
Little with it on there, but got a little bit of side switch on here. I like this positioning from Trizzy, but we're going to get denied with the slide on here, back into the middle ground, and we're just time for guessing on the throws.
Dang. 38 damage when she's not in heat. That was definitely a button. I cannot believe the balls on this man. Round 1. 19 seconds remain. He says, Rage Art right now.
Right into it, giving Victim a chance at the Rage Art just until the big boot goes to the face.
Love that button. 4-4, roller kick. Oh my God. Trizzy, honorary Floridian here with the Florida hop kicks.
Nothing on the follow-up on here. Going to go ahead, go in heat activation, get the shutdown. I want my turn back. I'm going to take it.
Forget both of these two had amazing runs back in 2024 Combo Breaker. Let's see what Victim has learned after all that. We definitely parrying in that third hit. I know you want to do it.
Calling it out early, making sure it's on the plate. Make sure they remember that.
Armor King, Armor King, Armor King. I love it. I love how the crowds chant it when you're on the arena stage.
Oh yeah, no, it's so cool. Like that, like they do it on the following here. But we're going ahead, checking with those mids one more time. Neither player is getting much else out of it here, but we're going to wipe that floor. Just a little bit of damage on that.
About that. 58! 58!
58 just from that alone here. You're in one more interaction here just to maybe take the lead on here, but the low parry is going to stall that for just a little bit. If not, maybe turn things around. We're just going to go right into the Rage Art here.
You think he was just trying to save the time, thinking 14 seconds is enough time to be able to whittle down the rest of his life?
You know, I was thinking about that. I was like, they get a little bit of health back for it, but not really a whole lot to matter. Maybe just like for one extra hit. You're already seeing it chip away with the 9 seconds on here. 8, 7, we're thinking about this. Going in for the slide.
Oh, wow. He's going for it. Does not finish the Jaguar 1 string, which is a mid-high mix-up. He says, I'm going to go not even. Just run the down forward 1. Okay. Victim of Ritual. In danger of being stunted on.
See if we need a stunt man in on this here. Nothing on the launch that we saw earlier here. We're just trying to like keep it grounded here. Range 1 to 2 here as we're going to get this approach here. No real big crazy, but we got the punish on there. Victim of Ritual was waiting for it and was rewarded well.
Sexy. The Ivory Cutter punish. Oh yeah, you hold back in that situation, you do anything, that's a tough one. He definitely ducked, but Trizzy coming back here. let's not forget that both of these players are well known for being extremely patient and very, very competitive in the Tekken 7 era. So if they need to back up on each other and let the time tick down, they absolutely will. Do not stay on the floor where Armor King is there when he has the ground throw. All right, all right.
Yeah, at that point, they just had like plenty of time on there just to get up, tied up on the round count on here. Again, this is to get into winner's side top 8 eventually here in this first match. The trade, what a trade for Victim of Ritual on there. Going to go ahead all the way to the wall, well rewarded for the effort.
Yes, mommy man, have another. Not before? Where's it coming? Ooh, okay. Trizzy's out of there. Look at that movement. He risked everything, and Victim just let him out.
Fire away, last little bit of heat, just throws out the guns on there afterwards, get a little bit of extra chip damage here. We're trying to check out with the down forward 4, but we're going to go ahead with the 1+2. Not enough to kill, but you know what this down forward 1 is.
Dang, dang, dang. Both of these players, they're putting it on for us right now. They are dancing. By the way, thanks for all of our dance partners out there, out in chat. Hope y'all are doing good. Nova Afterglow, I see you. Guts, Mishima, of course, Stream Monster Extraordinaire says guns shouldn't track. Just let me ask you this question, right? I have a gun in my hand and I have multiple bullets. If I miss the first one, am I going to continue shooting in the exact same direction? No, I'm going to realign my gun because it's a gun. It's not a limb. All right. So in summation, it is realistic for guns to track. Thank you.
Yeah, these guns don't have hit stop. They're not first-person shooters on here. But we're going to go ahead with the follow-up. We're checking out with the lows one more time. Gets the counter hit this time, guaranteed on the follow-up on here. And here we go. Time for the chain grabs. What are we doing? We're breaking the first one.
Ooh. Got him with the geyser cannon. Cut that out. And their rounds start down forward too as well. I love how Victim sticks with the Hellbringers, the QCF ones for the fillers in the middle. Classic.
We go ahead with the follow-up, the hop kick on there from Trizzytherapper. We're just going to go ahead and make sure we get all the way to the other wall. I like this one better. The fans are nicer to be on this side here. Go ahead with the wall spot. Significant damage into Rage and more. You know what? Don't even need the rest of that round here. Just signing off for Trizzy.
That button, people complained about that button before they even got to play up against it. The Blackguard Rush. Bad Jaguar 3-2. And Trizzy is doing a really good job of staying composed. But what even was that?
That was what looked to be like getting a quarter circle forward 1 on there afterwards here, but we got that trade and then some for sure on there. But Trizzy is going to get the lead with the health deficit on there. One more time, familiar territory. The sidestep 2 is coming out to play, and this pressure.
Showed earlier on that he will only throw the third hit it down back 2-4 if he feels it. Victim saw that. 13 seconds left. Basically the same exact amount. He went 4-4-2 and 4-4 neutral 2 makes up this bastard. Oh my god. Oh. These cheeky buttons. Oh. You saw like 5 different classic round enders at the end of that one. Oh my god.
Greatest hits on dial 1-800, collect them all. Time Life magazine on here into the Trizzytherapper. Greatest hits going into the wall.
Oh yeah. Imagine having such a great 13 frame punish. Damn, that's a lot of damage.
Track if nothing, just gonna go ahead. We're going right back into it, you know, getting the hop on the other side. We're in raid for Victim.
Not ducking the Siren's Kiss, the forward 3. Trizzy just chilling. He's like, I have all this life lead.
It's like going to go all the way to the wall with that the 1+2 grab on here. One more touch in 10 seconds on here, but the trade. Trizzytherapper keeping alive.
Interesting. Victim did 1-2-1. Didn't do the guns afterward, which was guaranteed if Trizzy blocks the third hit. Not sure what that was there, but Victim still got the opportunities to bring it back. And more importantly, Trizzy got the opportunity to give us game 3.
To see it here. I love to like to get all the way to it, but that's up to the player to decide on that. Shining Wizard, get back into the wall here. We're trying to get the approach in there. We're checking it out one more time. Great break to get the side switch for Victim.
Ayashida-ing so that they can mix up that timing. It's working out. Pressure. Tries to go with the wipe the floor. What do you think this is? Evo
I think it's a game 3.
And you're Arslan Ash? Come on, brother. Only Arslan Ash tries to win these games with these cheeky lows like that. That's what you get. Stay solid. Now we're going for a game 3.
Yeah, trying to end it out for the fans out there, like potentially on there, but Trizzy, yeah, we're going to make it the game 3 here. Bringing it to the table. We're continuing back on to this arena, giving the fans what they want.
Fans, we need you to be giving the players what they want. We still got 26 codes remaining in the match arena. Help us out.
The sooner we get those codes claimed, the sooner we can thank you for claiming all of those. So we thank everyone for doing that here so far. As we go into this full combo in Victim Ritual, going to continue it on there. Not going to get quite to the wall on there, but in a good position in there to get the follow-up with these guns.
Appreciate you, Hyman Hitman, right there. Big shout out. Trizzy, the rapper, getting bullied by the Cyclone. Victim, finally a victim of the chain throw.
But, you know, just goes in, checks out with the low one more time on there as the codes continue to get claimed. One more up for Victim.
Man, when he smells a hop kick, he's just right. And it was like that when he played Yoshimitsu, but on Armor King, it's almost better. I don't know, man. It's so much more disgusting.
Yeah, definitely have found the rhythm on there. We saw a couple times, like in that first match when we saw Trizzy on stream, where that was not hitting where it is, but definitely it's like got some insight since then on this, like in fighting this. Try to go for it again, you know, as soon as I said that, just gets counter hit on there, but no full combo for Victim.
I'm surprised Victim got anything off of that. Running 1+2 consistently. I'm absolutely ducking under that. That was not the Heat version, which is even faster and less reactable. Victim, one bubble away from bathing in the light that is winner side top 8.
Are we about the bubble, or are we about to like, do it, or we're going to go with the side step? We're trading on here afterwards. Doesn't go in for the gun option on there afterwards, just like trying to get hold back on here. Trizzy's been, like, when the coming to the range 2-3 has been calling out a lot of the backdashes in here from Trizzy. Unfortunately, not going to get anything for it this time. We're getting closer and closer to that wall for Heat to activate for Trizzy.
That's Victim. What's he using 1-2-1 for if he's not going to use the guns afterwards? I just don't really get it, but, you know, ball knows ball. Victim, luckily not getting wall splat by that one and out of there.
Trying to go in for the follow-up, but gets giant swung for the effort on here. We do break that with the follow-up, just goes in for the big knee. Firing the gun with 6 seconds left on here. We're just going to finish it off with the Heat Smash 3-0, the no round brown Victim of Divine Exorcist, Claudio.
We're back to the roots right here. And let's see what kind of fundamentals Divine Exorcist has to be able to beat the Legacy Nina Master of North America.
Trying to check up, like the high doesn't get the heat, so just goes into sidestep 4 on there afterwards here. Nice little sidestep left from Divine Exodus, but the hit does get the confirm in there for Victim to go into heat.
Okay. Button's pretty damn good, but it seems to leave you at a very far space. And Divine Exorcist took advantage of that one. Back on top, Starburst Shoryuken lets the heat dash rip, continues with the pressure. Victim weathering the storm.
We are weathering the storm, and we got the follow-up on there with the sidewalk all the way to the wall. Primo Supreme into the Rage Art just to guarantee that all of that life bar turns red and then further to black to make sure they get the first dot on their side.
There we go. Yep. Oh, and we have a celebrity in chat out there, Rize Germanji, a former teacher of mine. Hope you're doing great out there, buddy. Good to see you. Victim getting caught with a sidestep button press, but Divine Exorcist gives it up by going for the low, and Victim had a great read.
Great read on that as we're going. We got the follow-up on there with the slide yet again. Doesn't finish. A little bit of delay on the follow-up on there. Victim is not falling for it. Just go ahead, activate that heat on there. Waiting to see what Divine Exorcist does with that Starburst on here, but it's just holding it down like a revolver in their hands.
That's it, Rip with a full 1+2. Okay, and we're back to Tekken 7, baby. We got those punishes. 13 seconds left, and he just lets it rip, but then drops it. That's tragic.
Okay, got the proper punish on there afterwards. 5 seconds. Gets a little bit of chip on top of that with the Glocks, and you know what? Gets a little bit of confirm to go 2-up in the match.
Excelente. Ooh, down back 2, counter hit, still counter hit launches. Let's not forget. You got most of that combo. That's fine. You can drop that one. That's okay.
Yeah.
Like, you're just cutting the crust off it.
Yeah. Just like gotta make sure, like, you know, put it in the lunchbox, make it happy.
Exactly. Right next to the smiley French fries. Victim of ritual.
Dino nuggets.
Not yet showing a lot of the Hayashida. A lot of those big Korean backdashes. Really mixing up their movement.
Trying to get that with the tracking on there, gets nothing for it. Divine Exorcist goes in for that tracking option pretty often. Works out like for the most part, but Victim has not been falling for it. Found like the third button there. Victim goes ahead, activates heat on there. Just need a little bit more, just chipping away in 9 seconds. A lot of these matches have been going down to the the last 10 seconds. But this time, Victim going to take the lead here with their semifinals.
It's interesting. We saw a lot of those rounds finish with the Williams Sister Classic down 4-1 or down 4-1 sidestep cancel. And it's really undersold how amazing that button is. Still starting off with 12 frames like most generic buttons. Delayable. And like you can cancel into sidestep. It's so freaking good. It's so unbelievable, especially in the clutch, and certainly was a big MVP for Victim's first game.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely like a button that's been like doing a lot of good work on here as we're trying to trade up blows, trying to find those open opportunities in there. The gun is going to be the one to knock Divine Exorcist away into this launch. Okay, all right, that's an explosive way to really begin things again.
Yeah, I think he caught Divine Exorcist backdash canceling. Unfortunate. Got to keep those tight. Divine Exorcist gets some of that Starburst back. Extra. Okay. No Oki for you.
This time the kip up does like make the mark on here. We're trying to hold it out. We're trying to spin like a record, baby, but no thing for it. We're going to just go into the chain grab. Gets in, breaks up. The rest of that on the great health side, just gonna get a little bit. 10 seconds. Just goes in for the knee one more time.
Button has just been the best poking tool that Victim has had so far. He's been catching Divine Exorcist consistently. There goes the up forward 2. Hot damn. Big counter hit launch. This could be the end right here now.
I think so, because we're going to go ahead, get the wall, get the guaranteed, get that shoulder check on the top of it. I like that we're kind of switching up where we're checking for. We're doing a lot more of the side step 4, going in for those counter hit mid options on there afterwards in here. Got the round for Divine Exorcist here as we go back in for round 3.
We're going deep into the move list right now. Yes.
Deep and high on that. So Oh, doesn't get the follow up. Unfortunately, you're going to give enough time for Divine Exorcist to get the Starburst.
Not counter hit confirming back 2-2. You really want that third hit. It is all confirmable on counter hit, but it can be difficult when you're playing versus Mexico when you're in Ohio. Oh, but not so difficult to get that one.
Now just all the way back turn combo. This is going to be set point for Victim.
My Nexus is struggling to deal with all of this pressure. Just getting smothered right now. Almost got the whiff punish. Victim on top of him.
Bringing up the chip. Bringing up the chip. Where's my chippy at?
Ooh. God.
Right back at it. It's like Divine Exodus with the knees going back in. Has access to the Starburst still. As he may be gone. Unfortunately gets away with the, well, while standing 4 from Victim.
And then we see that back 2 counter hit confirmed. Keep out. Hail Marys full of grace. Victim using those down forward ones. Oh, what are you ducking for? Wall standing 1-4 instead of wall standing 1-1+2. Made you duck. Get mad at who's going to go far.
Let's see. We're all dressed for success on here. Maybe a little bit too hot for the weather, though. Shinigami, definitely. I don't know about the leather on there, but, you know, otherwise doing pretty good work. But we're going in right in 6 seconds in. Neither party is hitting a button. We're just trying to feel each other out.
All of the savannah to be able to dance around in. Ooh, down jab gets beaten by the back 3+4 early.
Going ahead. Here comes that heat dash one more time. Marsupials may be playing in the background, but it's going to be like using a little bit of the head on there just to go in, just trying to check it out one more time.
Docking a little bit too early on that one. 4-2-1. And yes, I'm going to finish that string. Thank you. Counter hit confirmed.
Yeah, I was one of like a lot of like what Shinigami has been trying to do is been having to play up close and personal in here, like with the perfect hits, trying to go in there one more time and getting called out with the float from Cheeseyoni on there. But yeah, like Cheeseyoni with the desire and the habit of going into breaking, like just bringing out the solids one. Like I was wanting to know if that was going to stop Shinigami in tracks. And certainly it does right there.
A bit. But Shinigami's got plenty of life. He knows to walk to the left in that sitch to be able to get away from around the world. Oh my god. Stay ducking. No perfect punish. Can we keep it going? Yes, we do. Beautiful jab and a beautiful raid from my man Kaiser TV. If you're not already locked in on the greatest Azucena coffee connoisseur, VTubing, you gotta be locked in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Absolutely on that. I see 17 of you got rated in there. Don't forget to click on those Matcherino codes in here. Let's make sure we get to 0 before the end of the winner side on here, potentially on there afterwards. But we're going to go check it out here from Shinigami. We're going to steal it back with the slide.
Well, no, you definitely wasn't going to get me caught with that one. We get those punishes. Shinigami's doing a pretty good job of locking Cheeseyoni down, but it's hella back and forth. We're rubber banding.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of the same motions on here. It's like, oh, you got a slide, I got a slide. Try to go in there with the dash in afterwards here, using the power crush just to get on through Shinigami. Going 2 up here. Cheeseyoni looking to potentially wipe away that win streak for Shinigami.
Uh-oh, ducking again. Deja vu, many such cases. Oh my god. You don't know how many teeth are going through those rib cages right now.
Like a Thanksgiving from hell, basically, on this afterwards. Check it out with the legs one more time.
Canadian Chainsaw Massacre. Just like that. Game 1 going to Cheeseyoni.
We're on the screen for a long time. Are we going to run back on it, or are we thinking about, like, no, it's time to go back to get a different random stage? Maybe have an option to have a little bit more opportunity for walls. Or maybe we just don't bad arena, the cooler arena, the one where you have to ask someone what the secret code is to get in.
Wherever you are, whatever you do, I will be right here, mashing on you. Let's see what Shinigami got to be able to come back after game 1, because that comeback was quite sincere. Oh, that's a good start.
Oh, we got the pickup on there. playing a little bit of like the foot bag on there afterwards here, keeping it up with the a little bit of follow-ups on there, but we got the heat activation from Cheeseyoni, able to get out of that, but now dealing with this explosive wall on top of that. Great break though.
That's beautiful. Knowing that Cheeseyoni was going to go for that quick high to be able to get a wall splat and get the combo. Risk reward was absolutely there. Shinigami assessed so well. Beautiful delay on that. Gets that flip over that we were talking about just a little bit earlier, but Cheeseyoni has labbed it so many times. Do you have time to get it done though?
Oh, you might. Well, 5 seconds on here, just goes right in for the Rage Art, and unfortunately, yeah, Shinigami was blocking. Just needs a simple little love tap to complete the job.
Post gameplay by Shinigami. Great flip over into the Nox.
A lot of denial in here. Just go ahead, try to activate the heat and try to take back the turn on there afterwards. But Shinigami with the launch, we're going to go in. But the spring kick, enough time. What a duck from that on the follow-up.
Man, very interesting. Shinigami's staying so active and getting all of these floats. Not getting a lot of follow-ups, but it is definitely weird situations. Super aware, even though there's hesitation. Kip up gets the float!
That was a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation on there. As Cheeseyoni was approaching, the kip up was just enough in there to get the full combo, finish the job.
That's a highlight right there. That's a banger. Beautiful round. Shinigami. If Shinigami loses this game, I'm just going to call Cheeseyoni a robber for the rest of my life. Shinigami has deserved his game.
Oh, that might be changing around a little bit, though. It's on the life deficit, but getting a couple of hits where they count in there. Here comes a heat dash on here. You're going to continue all the way, potentially to the wall. Going to get that. Yeah, definitely going to get the wall on there afterwards. Unfortunately, nothing on the explosion. Nothing going to get the follow-up. They're just going to get the hit from Shinigami.
Yeah, the acid rain punish, super important. You miss that punish, and you leave a lot of damage on the table. And Shinigami cleaned that plate, went back for some more for seconds, and cleaned up another one.
Yeah, that's where Shinigami has been definitely shining this entire tournament on here. Like, as soon as they've been able to get the hits and being able to like kind of recuperate from a bunch of different odd situations on top of that, we're just able to get those get the high damage that they need to finish things off here. But we're just going to go right into it. We're descending. We're thinking about our minds. We're thinking about the mindfulness, Fox. Now we're descending into that subconscious.
No eyes, no ears, no mind, no shape, no shape.
Nothing but duck jabs.
He's only still looking very composed and conservative. Interesting how the second hit didn't make the floor purple. Huh.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by that on there, but we don't get that on there afterwards, so we're just going to get in. First round for Cheeseyoni was a little bit too far away for the punish from Shinigami, so was able to get the approach, get the saws in there, and we are dancing right now.
That was crazy. Mom has eyes behind her back like she said she does.
I did not realize it was going to pick up like that as well on here. Try to go in for the power crush. Doesn't even need it. Just goes in for the low afterwards. And just like that, the Pepto-Bismol is all over the place. We got to clean up this mess.
Abysmal is how Shinigami's mental is feeling right now. Absolutely. Back 3-3. Got the throw. Cheeseyoni whiffing. Shinigami still staying there. Try for the full forward tube, but a beautiful step.
We go with the heat dash on there. To the wall we go. We're going to break down the floor. Not just yet. We're just going to get that last little hit on there. Gets the break on there from Shinigami. Has a lot of white health on their side. You know, and a lot of no health on their side after that with the punish from Cheeseyoni.
On Sergei Strokinov, Trizzy the R&B.
Oh, we are.
Trizzy the rapper. I love it.
Oh, we played some rhythm and or blues right here, like in front of us on there, but we're going to go in with a big launch in there from Sergei Strokinov all the way to the wall. Here we go.
This is flattery of the highest order right now.
Oh,
He did it again! Back 1+2, put the sword away, launch him up in the air.
okay, we're showing a little, we're doing the CMV, the combo music video on here afterwards here. Try to check it out. Heat dash, keep a plus, into the mid, into the wall. Sergei Strokinov with a damn near perfect round.
Uses down back 4 to finish in the wall combo. Very interesting. Can't say I've seen that one before. Oh my god, he meant that hop kick.
Been getting more accurate over time as we've been seeing it in this like in the tournament here so far. But back to the wall pressure we go for Trizzytherapper, keeping Sergei locked in on here afterwards here. We're getting a little bit of a trade here, a little bit of white help on there one throw, but you know what? Sergei tried to go for some shenanigans, and which, you know what we do with shenanigans? We hop kick them.
That was an option for sure. He could have gone for the full crouch sweep, which is much faster, but he wanted the cheeky stuff. Man, he hit that on Divine Exorcist and Trizzy now.
Collecting the stamps on there, you get the free slushy at the end of it if you get 5.
Classic. I love this right now. This is just like it's a greatest hits. You've said it before. It's a greatest hits of the Yoshimitsu boot sniffing technology.
Just like that big boot comes into play on there, enough time to activate heat. You like use a little bit of it as we go back into the wall. This time the flash is not going to hit, and you're going to pay for it, Sergei.
Dang, Season 1 Flash could never. Season 1 Flash would have gotten that punish any day of the week. You just walking like that in front of my face. Usually walking puts you even closer into Yoshimitsu, but Trizzy knows what he's doing.
Check on here, like the patience from Trizzy on there, waiting for that big counter hit, and there it is. Going to take that all the way to the wall. Make sure to use those resources like a good person should on there afterwards. The sidestep too.
I respect the whole back method here. He's got plenty of gray life, just barely sidestepping to the right, makes the heat burst whiff. As I've said many a time, buff Yoshimitsu.
Now we're getting to that that time, like, you know, maybe we'll hear like some things on there after Team WT, see what the plan is in store for like as we go along on here. But in the meantime though, right back into it, keep it into the arena. 1 up for Trizzytherapper, and here comes a flash from Sergei.
Down forward 2, it gets blocked. I duck and flash. They do a jab. I punish them for it. Sergei Strokinov is teaching how to get it done, and people are still getting gripped up.
Oh, and there's a wall. Going to get the, like, guaranteed damage on there afterwards. Evened up it with an easy pace on here, but hold on. The cameraman decided to mess up things on that combo for Sergei.
222 loves to do that. I believed in that. No unblockable? Oh my man. He backed up. He put the sword away. Could have just walked into his face, made the sword spin through his skull, and chose not to do it. He still got life though.
Yeah, it just has the one opportunity as we get 12 seconds in. Nope, not as soon as I said that. Nope, it's all gone. It's all done there. Round for Trizzy.
Now.
Checking with the 1-2, but eventually Sergei goes right into the flash yet again on here. All the way to the spins. Going to keep it down on here. Trizzy staying down. Go ahead and get the punish, and we're going to go right back into it. Big counter hit.
Yeah, the full crouch down forward 2. Big punish on the flash. You would think that that would make it so that he's even closer, even more able to get flashed, but not quite. There's a big, long animation on it, big delay. And down 3+4, the classic Armor King ender.
Set point for Trizzy here. Going to avoid on the bad breath on there afterwards here, but we're being a little bit more evasive here. We're kind of keeping a 3 to 4 range here. We really want that spit.
You got to. And Trizzy knows how to deal with it. He's not using 4-4 neutral 2 very much, or even sidestep 2 like he was back in early sets that we were watching him. Now he's dancing in that range.
Does finally get it on there on the approach, but unfortunately not able to continue on the combo on here. A lot of time being like saying like you're gonna run, you're gonna dehydrate, Sergei. You're gonna dehydrate, and what are you gonna do?
Listen, a real GOAT never runs out of spit. Never runs out. That's what I'm talking about. All of that patience. And for what, Trizzy? Get in there.
This Twitch reminding you to drink that water. Got around in there for Sergei. Going while standing. This time avoiding the bad breath on there afterwards with the low option from Trizzy. And again.
He just keeps doing down 3+4 and being like, I'm going to beat this option. I'm going to get him to stop doing it. And he's not doing like a deep crouch dash for wall standing 1 or anything like that, because I feel like that could be an option. And he used to play Jin, right? So it's not like wave dashing is something that he's not used to. How does he keep getting away with these sequences?
Oh, just right there, it like for a second there, going back and forth, trying the same options. It almost looked like a coaching session happening on there. But Sergei turned on the light switch, got the combo on there afterwards here, but we're holding it down. Try to get in there with the launch, but no can do. We're just going into the start of like the high options in there. Trizzy, the rapper, is going to end this with the final hit. There we are going to be moving on the loser side.
Get this guy out of here. Lars Alexanderson on my screen. Dog, you're going to make me throw up my dinner.
Even Eddy's not having any of it on there. Immediately launching onto that. Going to kind of get the lockdown, but the duck jab tries to begin the pressure for Lars, but not going to have any of it here as we just go into the heat smash just to keep a plus.
I'm not sure which of these characters you guys feel is more annoying, but I would like to hear your opinion about this one. Production's having a field day. Ooh, Arc Blast. I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah, both these characters slipping and sliding on this very, very wet stage on here afterwards here, but we're going to go in. Nice block from Lemus on the low on here. Kind of keeping it pretty simple on here, just trying to deny Lars from getting anything really started. I say, I was saying being conservative, and then they just run up, down forward 3 to get the launch on there afterwards. Never mind, never mind.
That's crazy. That's nasty work. Yeah, I ducked that, and I still do wall standing 1. What did you think? I did nothing but my muscle memory for launching that string, and you still got hit by it. Appreciate you.
Cheers. Okay, gonna go ahead. A little bit of a hit on the 4-4-3 in there from Lemus. We're gonna try to check it again. This time getting punished by Swavy.
Nice float from the down forward too. Okay, pretty damn good damage. Got the heat as well. Good Oki dancing on it. Oh my glob.
My goodness, indeed. But you know what? Not going to stop at all on that here. Lemus just right back into it. Doesn't even stop for the pause. No reflection needed. Just going to go in with the launch on there afterwards. Here's the free kick. Miss Wavy says also same throw.
Same. 3. Oh, you thought I was done? You thought it was over? We're just starting. That was just the intermission. Okay? You finna eat some more. Lemus Alexander taking game 1 and hopefully giving us back the Fahkumram.
Yeah, maybe reconsidering that on there, but waiting to spectate. We're not going back to the no, we're just rematching. We're just going right back into it. Locked into the Lars.
Unexpected. have to say.
Out of it, the sidestep. His sidestep, like going to go ahead, get the launch on top of that here. Yep. Tried and true, get the heat on there and follow him. He's just going in for the setup just to find and see what Swavy does on the wake up.
Defense. Getting under the jab. Crazy. 2 stacks of the Manjinga. Does not go for the guaranteed low. Maybe not guaranteed off that slide. Swavy ducks for it, gets hit, and that's all she wrote.
Oh, Lemus is definitely feeling a way. Tries to go for the down forward 3 early on. Doesn't get anything for it, but no real punish either on this. But the float for Swavy, the first real chance that they've been able to kind of get things going in this match.
Terremoto finally getting low parried. That's some more wall carry.
Okay, into relax we go after that here. Finishes out the string, just backs away just to make sure they can go into the heat. And if Lars does anything, time for the down forward 3 to come back out.
He went for down forward 2-1, I guess trying to fish for like a wish punish, but got wish punished himself. There we go. The wall is there out of nowhere. Side walking doesn't work. Still get the punish with a 4-3. Oh, we have you back to it, but Ballerina doesn't get the splat.
I'm not going to lie, I did not think the wall was that close as well, so I get it on here. We got 1 second on here. We're just not going to hit anything altogether here. Lemus is on set point.
It's looking like it's hard for Swavy to lock Eddy down. Lemusalexander taking full advantage of what seems to be constant consternation.
Using the Scrabble words. I love to see it on there afterwards. Just like we are, we're going to get the big hit on there afterwards here. One more touch is all you're going to need. The down, back, forward, forward. You don't even need that, man. So we're going to see if that we may be able to potentially get the run back, but they have to go through Trizzytherapper with the Elmo Armor King coming back.
Oh, it is Elmo. I've been trying to be like, what kind of bird is this?
It took me a second. It's like, just like, you do not want to tickle Trizzytherapper right now on here. I guess, but
Trizzy the Tickler. Oh my god.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
The counter hitter. Yeah, well, maybe we don't repeat that one. That's the one and done. An oldie, but Trizzy the Rapper coming right back with the Florida hop kick. You love to see it.
Kids aren't ready for that one yet, but they're also not ready for this follow-up on here. Shinigami in rage territory on here. Just needs a single trait on here. There it is. Taps with the foot. Make sure that your reflexes are up to date, and they are not.
I've been after the 3 while staining 3 threes. And these guys go so fast with each other. It's nasty.
Like to see that on here too. Okay, tried to go with the follow-up on him, man.
Excellent. Yeah, sidestep right. Gets away from all of that string. Double wave dashes. Guaranteed. Grip him down between the legs. He didn't ask for that. Down 4 into sidestep. Okay, I learned something new today.
Yeah, like to see that on the sidestep just to avoid that afterwards here. Was able to steal that right back. That was definitely like a thing like K-Dash would do.
Looking like something that a dope holy knee would do, to be honest. Trizzy trying to get some of this life lead back, taking away all of it from the black. Lord, no recoverable for anybody.
Okay, try to cancel out of that time. Got punished by Trizzy for holding it back down there and finishes off the string. Tried to go back into it, but nice little sidestep into the low. We've been seeing Trizzytherapper going for that sidestep 2 over and over again on this.
Shinigami hasn't shown us that he's willing to, never mind what the hell I was about to say. The stone cold finisher.
Glass is breaking somewhere out there.
Oh, he wasn't ready for the pickup. He got something off of it, though. He knew he wasn't ready. You know what I mean? He wasn't ready,
yeah.
but he knew he was ready.
Check with these lows a little bit more, keeping Trizzytherapper guessing on here, but we're going in. Break on the Shining Wizard here, holding it back down, but you know what? Time for the chain.
So he's now mixed up the 2 chains so far. Didn't know Trizzytherapper was hailing from Atlanta. Oh no, please tackle. You'll be fine, all right.
And right back into it, not even stopping for like on the way back here, trying to check it out. Goes in with the low, doesn't block on the low, but gets that one in time and gets the punish on there afterwards. Tied up 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, lots of lows. He said, 2 is enough. You had enough. Damn, that must hurt the shoulders. Good God.
Yeah, no, like you definitely need to you need to check with your physician before you practice that move, especially in the Coliseum.
Uh-huh. 1, goes for the deep dash. I like Trizzy mixing up his plus frames and leaving space. Beautiful duck under the down forward 2-1. We're getting there. Shinigami gets the spike, trying to keep those plus frames going on and succeeding quite well. Holy.
Yeah, used a lot of heat to make that happen, but got the punishes and finished it off with a perfect input on there. Shinigami taking that first one, like a lot of visceral back and forth, Foxhound.
Yes. Yes. And Shinigami has shown a lot of tenacity in the range 0. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll go 2, 3, 4 interactions in a row without leaving spaces for his buttons. And he's also really good at playing this spacing game, playing the hit and run, which Trizzy has been a master at for quite some time. Beautiful step to the right.
And now we're playing to like the rhythm that is Shinigami is playing, like has figured out something with how Trizzy has been playing this Armor King on there. Has been worth it all the way through. Significant KO to continue on, get another round on their plate.
And while all of this amazing action is going on, there is some entertainment in chat in case you all want to have something to look at alongside. It has absolutely nothing to do with the games, but we respect it all the same. Trizzytherapper really rocking with this 4-3-2 string.
Oh, we're checking it out here. A little bit of a... Oh, okay. We got the pickup. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Or those spikes. And even though we're in game 2, he's stopping his Oki in the middle and being like, what does Trizzy want to do here? Oh, the timing catch!
Oh, beautiful on that. Doesn't get the final hit on there, but goes in, keeps it plus on there afterwards. Unfortunately, lets Trizzy like walk in. Doesn't complete it though. Oh.
God.
I was not expecting on that final hit on there. Trizzy was able to steal that right back here. It looks like Shinigami was in mostly control in here. Now going into the down forward 1 train.
This is a character that can still absolutely pester you with a down forward 1. Let there be absolutely 0 mistakes. What a profile picture that is. Thank you so much for that Matcherino code contribution, whoever you are. Thank you for making one more thing that I need to smoke out of my brain tonight. Oh my lord. Trizzytherapper getting the counter hit on the trade. Thank you, Tekken 8 system.
Trizzy was like, hold on, I got you. Like, here, smoke on this combo on here afterwards here. Trying to keep alive. Survival is of fittest.
These guys have just decided they are going to stay on top of each other. Trizzy's so good at knowing when Shinigami is going to let up.
Actually got a little bit of clip on the sidestep in there from Shinigami. We're trying to get it. Oh, he got the follow-up, but okay, we're not going to get anything else after that.
That every time that forward 4-2 comes out, other than once, Shinigami has just gotten it step so many times. And yes, unfortunately, he has lost that big giant win streak, but the one that matters right now is this one right here. Hit it or quit it point for Trizzytherapper. Either he spits that hot fire right here in this game, or he's out.
Finishes out with the low on there. Gets a big counter hit on the follow-up on there afterwards here. Are we going to see that that wall carry on there? No, we're just going to finish it off here. Just get the second interaction. There is the wall, but doesn't get the final the conversion.
Yeah, definitely looked like a tough one on that back two cancel. Side step, down jab, working out, plus frames. When Trizzy has heat and rage, forget about the heat. While standing 3 doesn't do the rest of the infinite kicks because he was too far off axis. Very early rage art.
Very early. We'll get a little bit of life back on here. I don't know if it's worth it other than just get the realignment. Love the realignment from Trizzytherapper on like switching over to get that wall here. So if they can, well, I was about to say if they can convert, if they get that one hit, maybe things will turn around on there. But
not on the Eddy. Divine Exorcist, not on the Claudio.
Correct,
not on my bingo card at all.
Yeah, but we're going in. We have seen Divine Exorcist pull out the Clive on occasion on here. I've not seen Lemus play the Miary so far here, and we're not being able to see a whole lot of it. We're already in the red to deal with it against all this Phoenix step action in here. When we finish out the play, bring out the power of Ramo to bring it down with a perfect.
For those of you that are unaffiliated here, this seems to happen pretty often between Divine Exorcist and Lemusalexander and Divine Exorcist because they are very, very close to one another. And so they are like, oh yeah, I'm not playing my main against you. We're playing different characters.
Yeah, definitely trying to keep them off of their game on top of that here. We're going to go ahead, bring out the power of Bahamut on there. A little bit of a side switch on there from Lemus to just kind of get out after the tech roll. But we picked up with the up 3 afterwards. Okay.
Nasty. Down 4-2 was crazy. Still got all of that. Almost got the entire wall combo as well. How did you know I wasn't going to finish that string, bro? I could have finished that string. You never know.
Got the punish into the stance on there afterwards here. Going to finish it out with the heat smash on there. Doesn't need to, can't take it with you. You might as well use it at that point. Tie it up one round each.
Y'all, as one of the tall, skinny ones, I would ask you to perhaps stay your execution of the tall, skinny ones. I appreciate you. Once again, if you have no idea what we're talking about, check out the chat. If you know, you know. Look at these down forward 2 war crimes. Lemusalexander showcasing the God button.
And speaking of that, right back at you there, we're going to go ahead with the heat dash into the Gordo, going ahead with the follow-up tornado. We're trying to get to that wall. Are we going to get it? No, the side wall save lives.
Oh my goodness, the infinity symbol. I love this rage art with all of the acrobatics and the neon. And it's giving Naruto at the end as well. I kind of wish we got another ogre custom out of it, but damn shame. Divine Exorcist said no. You get your movie, but you don't get the round.
No, you get to enjoy it, but you know, like, what you have to pay for the ticket on there afterwards here. Gonna go ahead. We get closer and closer to that wall. Here comes a wall splat on it. Like, you know what? I've done everything I need to on top of that here. Back turn combo. Gonna finish it out. Raise that Zanatsuken bar up a little bit more.
Ugh.
It's hard to say.
It is. Azucena. Oh my God. The 4-1+2 heat dash, all of that, and some more. 3 on the Zantatsuken.
Gonna check with the down 2 on there. The tech to keep put Miary onto the other side, but we're going to check stance 4-3. Makes its mark. Going to play on the stick for a little while. Is that the sticks they're talking about in the chat? Is that what's happening?
Minimize the chat, bro. It took my eyes off the game too much. I can't tell a lie out here. Divine Exorcist running away with game 1, even though Lemusalexander was very aggressive and as well as persistent in that first game. Divine Exorcist uses a lot of those amazing long-range tools to get where they are here. And oh, laying it down.
Yeah, you've got the instant tornado on top of that here, so we're going to get a little bit of damage, but we're going to complete the string, which leads into a launch for Lemusalexander. I'm going to go ahead, use from the staff too. Extremely long tornado follow-up on there, has the wall for the advantage.
Got the power crush punish. Divine Exorcist getting a lot of the gray back for that. Why does that pop me out of the air? For what reason would that do that? I'm confused. Oh, the damage.
Doesn't cancel out of the down forward 3 in time, but goes in with the down 3 on there afterwards with the low. Take that first round.
Or no, 4-4-2-2. Another one of those demon breaths. Still confused as to why that heat engager is only -9 on block.
I feel like that Lemusalexander has been starting to call out these low options again with the while standing 4 in there, like taking back that, going into the heat, cancel out, go in for the mid option on there. Didn't have the heat to continue that into a heat dash on there, but good damage into the launch we go.
Yeah, Divine Exorcist is using a lot of these delayed, slow buttons to try to catch Lemusalexander, mixing up their timings, but not quite slow or quick enough, depending on the side you're getting at here. Lemusalexander trying to give us a game 3 in this brotherly love.
Right after that, like, now we're seeing a lot of it going in for those high options. That Miary has a lot of high options in part of the strings. And Divine Exorcist happy to like block on that with mistakes come out, goes in, gets the punish on there. Doesn't get anything for it. Sidewalls are saving lives continuing.
Sure, I'm surprised. We feel like even though Divine Exorcist went to the Phoenix stance, he's canceled, and it seems to me like he still could have picked it up. But I guess he's just being real patient. And with a life lead like that, I respect it.
Tried to duck again, expecting the 4, and got denied. That's the classic Phoenix step.
While standing 2. Okay. Tornado nice and close to the wall. Perfect spacing if you ask me.
Enough time in there. Actually, and going ahead using the split on there, just didn't have to even use the wall. Has the access to like the automatic wall with the heat from Miary.
And just like that, with one string, Lemusalexander almost got pushed back to the wall. No, I punished that. We break those. Hurt.
Stays on the ground, gets a little bit of it, but we're going to go in. We're just going in for the rage art, but I don't. Yeah, if you didn't hit anything at all, it just takes a simple button to bring that down in just that point.
Hey, here we are on the climax. Not getting wall splat. That's nice. We appreciate not getting wall splat. We're ducking under, sidestepping right to realign. We don't want no more of your stinking sidewalls.
Gonna keep it up. One more Phoenix step. Threatens in there with the staff one more time on there. You're still going to get hit with the heat smash despite how far you think you are away. Response in kind with Miary's own.
Another heavy duck. It was like he was sitting right next to him and knew what the buttons were. Just held that big.
Oh, and already ducking over the third and fourth hit of that launch. And we're, yep, again, going to finish the job just like that. Divine Exorcist going to take it over the brother. 2-0.
I don't know, but what I do want to project is the fact that these Matcherino codes are not yet all the way done, and we're in winners finals. Help us out.
Yeah, we got ourselves. We're into the winners finals now. Cheeseyoni versus Victim of Ritual. Cheeseyoni continued with the Chainsaw Man customs all the way out of there, putting on the show on there. So definitely take that time to claim those Matcherino codes on here. As we go in, try to go in for the Power Crush back on the wall, getting the grab, and we're really good at denying any chance to get escape from Victor.
Oh yeah, damn. And the wake up 4 whiffing there as well. By the way, big shout outs to our homies Booster Blast and Villainy versus and Jackson Betta out there in the chat. Thank y'all so much for popping in here. Damn, the stiletto heel way too far away for that. Cheeseyoni showcasing how great Alisa's backdash is.
The 1+2 does make its mark on here. Now we're trying to check with those lows on here. Not caught ducking on here.
Out of the wall. Damn, the little timing changes mean everything.
Definitely want to get on the follow up, trying to get into that corner one more time here, but having to deal with the saw blade, burning like a buzzsaw blade here. One more time, the second hit, making contact for a counter.
Most important one, to be sure. Cheeseyoni has 8 seconds remaining. Does not go for the full crouch low. Still gets the W though.
Well played on that to take it back on here. 2 up for Cheeseyoni here. Again, this is winner final, so first to 3 incoming right here. Actually going to be for the rest of the tourney, in fact. So you get more matches, more time, more fun for all of us.
Dare you press on me after my sidestep one? Unfortunately, Victim had to cut the combo a little bit short. Yo, but Villainy putting us on yet again with $50 straight in. My man, I'll tell it to you again. Next time you out somewhere where I'm in the same place, hold me to that drink, brother. Thank you so much for popping out here and helping us. Cheeseyoni popping knuckles straight through Victim's face in that game 1. That was a tough one.
Yeah, like that, very tough on that. Was like really able to call. We got a couple of like strong hits on there to be able to stop some of the pressure the Victim was kind of getting things started on here. But we're right back into it. Lee's Airbnb is still going to get messed up here a little bit more as we go ahead with the launch from Victim all the way to the wall. Yeah, we're definitely going to activate the heat, but we're not going to get anything for it, unfortunately.
Uh-oh. 4-2-1 yet again. God button. Victim of Ritual still has heat. Is he even going to get a chance to use it?
No, not at all there. For a brief second, it looked like the chandelier actually hit on the way during the middle of that combo. That was...
Man. Both of these players certainly saying they're going to swing. Shout out to my girl Adele.
Ability in the chat was definitely saying like Cheeseyoni's been going on the hard with the saws today. I think Cheeseyoni goes on the hard on the saws pretty much every day, but especially this tournament bracket for sure.
Yeah, they're on that AC/DC overdrive. Lord, Victim, please do not let this robot girl run over you like that. I know it's 2026. We have kind of that sort of, you know, anime supremacy, but please, we can do this.
Rage is on the table here. We're trying to like make it. We got the tracking on there, but with 8 seconds left on there, we're just going to go ahead, make sure we cut a little bit more into it. We're 2 up again, Foxhound.
The wall standing 2. Okay. Cheeseyoni with their back to the glass. Fighting their way out. Oh, almost got the launch.
Little chip from that here. We're holding it down on the Rage 2 until we are no longer on it. Going to go ahead with the heat activation from the blades one more time here. Get the side switch on top of that here. We're a little bit crazy right now because that doesn't get the follow-up.
Damn, I do not agree with their realignment here, but we will take those. Oh, just like we taken those off the sidestep after Victim going for the cold slide, the Sub-Zero. And speaking of Sub-Zero, that's how many rounds that Victim of Ritual has won so far.
Ooh. Ooh. We're going, okay, I agree. Go back. Let's reflect on that a little bit. That's winners finals. First to 3 here. We've taken the standard. If that was a normal match, we would have been over with it. We'd have to worry about the next one in the bracket. We're just going to get the random stage switch in there. Midnight Siege on here. A little bit closer in terms of walls. We got the exploding side walls on there, the Call of Duty bombs.
Yeah, they always remind me of the Bane bombs that he puts down in the Batman and Robin. You know what I'm saying? The one with Thurman and George Clooney. Oh my God! Straight out of the Batcave. Cheeseyoni rocking the back 3+4.
I even catch the tip up from Victim of Ritual here too. Already on that rage here one more time here. These little hits are not doing the job here, but we go ahead. The tracking move gets a round, puts something on the Scantron for Victim.
3+4, go button, introduced in Tekken 8. Really good, allows you to go into forward sway afterwards as well. Cheeseyoni is not allowing any of that textbook stuff, but the sidewalk will get it done.
Okay, realignment, perfect positioning in there to go ahead, make the bombs explode on there. Go ahead, get it, but we're already getting tech roll away from it. Enough time in there to get the reach into Cheeseyoni's own heat activation.
Like, I will down jab, and that is all. Chainsaws are scary. I respect that take.
Oh, but a beautiful sidewalk away from the slide that Cheeseyoni's been doing quite a bit in this whole tournament here so far in here. And just like that, Victim is not taking this lane down. We're already 2 up here, working on a potential 3rd.
Confused as to why we needed the rage art for the literal final pixel of that, but you know, I realize that sometimes you need to breathe, especially when you're playing Tekken 8. Oh God, back 4 counter hit.
A port in the storm, especially if there's a raging port on there, and just take your time where you can. Finishes out the string. We get a little bit off the side wall on top of that here, but Cheeseyoni is hitting those buttons. Victim of Ritual denying those buttons back.
Damn, look at all of that. 50 for that. And then another 4-2-1 heat dash. Cheeseyoni sliding right back, taking away that momentum that Victim built up for the first 2 rounds of the set.
Gets the low parry on top of that here. Doesn't get quite to the wall, but does get the positioning because Cheeseyoni is tech rolling a lot to the right there, just trying to get away. So just kind of applying all there afterwards here.
Yeah, very interesting how Victim chose to save their heat burst for just this moment. Heat burst wiped the floor. What a option. And then the down back 1+2 to step on it. You're not gonna appreciate that like I would. Victim doesn't have rage here. Can we finish?
Oh, the guns say yes. The guns always say yes to this on there. Okay, we're still in it. We got more matches. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, I know you guys are in for the long haul with us. On Paragon on Thursday, it was 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0 for winners finals all the way through. That ain't going down tonight. We going back and forth.
No, people are hungry. People want those matches. People want to get the experience. People want to win, and they're not going to take it without a fight.
Yet again, I feel like that same thing happened in game 1. He goes for the stiletto heel. Cheeseyoni uses that insane backdash, and there it is.
Tried and true. Got the heat dash on there afterwards here, thanks to the blades on there. Realignment with the wall. Trying to hold it down, trying to deny Victim from getting away on there. But you know what? We got the... We actually get the, like, the break on that.
He loses 5 health when that happens, by the way. If Nina goes for the chain throw, she will lose health. Same thing with Anna. Wow, Cheeseyoni did not expect any button to come after the wall standing one. Was like, I know you're not going to finish that string, even though there's 2 different buttons you could finish with it. No belief at all. I can't believe it.
Believe it or not, Ripley style on that. We're going to go ahead and get the 1+2 break and the side switch on that for Cheeseyoni's favor. He's been doing a lot of good work at the wall here. Victim does not want to be here. Ooh. However, we're going to knock that one out of the ballpark, turn things around.
While strolling through the park one day. Oh, man. The sway back into the betrayer. Guaranteed throw attempt, by the way. Ooh, what a hell sweep. Cheeseyoni 1 bubble away from being in grand finals.
Really good use of the scramble on top of that there. Just like got in there with heat smash trying to get away. Very dynamic, so just a good opportunity in there just to like throw it out there at the very end. But we're going to go right back into the range of 1+2 here. We're trying to check the check room, but the sidestep into the launch has other plans.
Person, we're pouncing. Wow, knew that Victim was going to stay on the floor. Real talk, they had done the other option anyway. Even if they didn't stay on the floor, still unpunishable. And Cheeseyoni takes Victim of Ritual down.
All the metal that we need right here in the Rebel Hangar.
Right, and we're back on the tried and true. Will Shinigami start Blazing Kick this time? Not quite. A little bit more respect. Lost any 1-1 on a slide. Okay. We'll take those.
Going to get the pickup on here. Perfect opportunity. This heat goes great in the corner.
Damn, the only reason you press that button is for the last button to hit. And it whiffed, but still the heat smash came out just in time. Shinigami letting Divine Exorcist get away with it. What a pickup.
Yeah, we're going to play the pickup game. We're going to score on all the locals on there.
Off axis. Deducting. What for? Oh, no float because of the starburst.
Divine Exorcist loaded the shotgun on there. Try to go with the side step forward. Gets denied with the blocks on here. It's like, nope, I got my get out of jail free card for just a little bit on there. Gets tracking with the back two.
Shinigami, he stayed down for 3 interactions. Just enough time for Divine Exorcist pressure to whittle out.
Go all the way to the wall. We breaking down the safety barrier. Gonna make sure, check it out with the heat. Maybe keep it up for one more interaction. Ocean standards are still apply.
Will be no harnesses. Oh my goodness. The Mercury driver. Oh, too far away, but still run up and get the generic down 4. I don't know which one is more dastardly, Nina and Anna's down 4 or Lee's, but it's pretty damn close. Y'all let me know if y'all have an opinion on that.
Ooh, that's a good question. I think if I could choose all 3 of them, like honestly, like any down 4 in this case. But while I'm talking about that, Divine X is turning things around, going to tie it up with the perfect.
Damn. 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 Aficionado out here. Yes, sir. The burning core back through 3 second hit. Countering. Divine Exorcist is trying to keep Shinigami up against the wall and close this out, but the Hitman stance 2.
Because the ankles just a little bit more, but don't worry. Still got the Sonic Rush on there afterwards from the heat. Gets the break on the tech, retains the trajectory on the wall if they can just get that one interaction in their favor. The side step away on there, going to get all that back turn combo hit for Divine Exorcist. The back turn hits rather on that. Wow.
I see that so often, and it happens with a lot of high-level players too. They'll get the back, they'll do jabs, and then jabs again, and then they'll go for a mid because surely you don't want to get hit by jabs anymore.
No.
And It just happens so often. It's really interesting for them to go for that. Divine Exorcist sticking to the playbook of the high-level players, and it's working out.
Yeah. Like maybe it's like after after a couple jabs that there's like time to go for down forward one on there. Maybe make surely you're trying to get away, you're trying to get that turnaround,
Yeah.
the extra space on top of that here.
For a second, I was like, "Oh, Divine Exorcist, he's playing some serious keep out," but nah, he's ready. He's ready to brawl.
Can't get the damage without going in a little bit. Oh, ho, ho. Wild trade on there from Shinigami. Going to take the full brunt of that on there on the other side. Going to get with the follow-up, okay?
Hit him with the T7 Rage Drive. That's crazy. Shinigami didn't have time to use the rest of the Mercury Driver. Still fine. Got punishes. No hop knee for you.
Bring out the bow and arrow. 8 seconds left on here. Shinigami getting a couple of hits on there, whittling away, but gets with the duck and the punish from Divine Exorcist. That could have, that could have definitely gone the either way if Shinigami was able to keep on the pressure.
Yeah, for sure. He went for a really risky string there. Kind of threw that one away, but only if Divine Exorcist ducked it, right? Only if he didn't get hit. Is what it is. Divine Exorcist with half a bar, definitely gonna.
The Italian Shoryuken going to make the work happen on there. Doesn't have enough to make the final hit on there, but they get the denied by Shinigami. A lot of health back too.
Yeah, that's part of the heat engager, if you ask me. Oh, God, with the back turn combo, risky.
Oh my goodness, going to tie it up thanks to the extra little bit of life on that. Going to not realize they're not going to get to the wall, so they're going to go ahead, use that Rage Art just in case to go ahead and get that set up for position on here afterwards. Although, they're going to have to worry about Divine Exorcist's own Rage Art now.
Can't run up in the running slide. Never let them know your next move. Double low. Medina Prime would be proud.
Bazooka knee from Divine Exorcist on there. And the GameStop trade on top of that. Power to the players here as we go ahead. Get that heat activated on there. Take the full distance.
Taking the full life bar. Taking all 40 pixels of that Twinkie. That was the rest of that Rage Drive bar. Rage Art bar. Gosh. I'm reverting.
It happens to us all. Are we just checking with the jabs? Right back, like going in and trying to find that one little moment, but nice little sidestep to the right from Divine Exorcist.
I like how he's letting the first hit of the down forward one to just forebode. And Shinigami's like, nah, I don't believe none of that. I'm pressing. He's consistently going for mids after his back 3-3. He's not one of those lead players that's going to go back 2-3, back 2-3, back 2-3. Oh, my God. The back 4 counter hit. Bounce house, though.
Doesn't get the final hit that they need. Oh, try to switch that around on and nothing for it, but goes in with the final hit to tie up the round count here. Trying to get that to tie up the match count as well.
Ooh, a little bit of the taste of his own medicine. Shinigami was doing that a lot earlier. Those buttons that allow him to do a quick sidestep left into a launcher. Divine Exorcist is rocking.
But maybe thought Divine Exorcist was going to be a little bit closer on here. Does have the wall advantage on here, but Divine Exorcist is getting denied. Try to punish that, but no dice.
It's close. Really interesting. Maybe he could have done the Star Wars Shoryuken earlier. Got the just frame on that into the heat engager. Let's see what this power holds.
Power holds of the heat dash, but nothing else afterwards in there. Wasn't able to get the connection, but we got that 2-hit launch in there for Divine Exorcist. Going to make number 2 on their side, going up 2-0 here so far.
goes generic low, down 4, sidestep right, Shinigami presses, and that's all she wrote, down forward 1-2.
Tried and true, just standard, like just Tekken things to worry about on there. If you're not worrying about like jab sidestep on there, down forward sidestep, trying to keep your opponent guessing, keep them on their toes.
Get ready for the next battle.
They say sidestep can be more pivotal in Tekken 8 as opposed to backdash in Tekken 7. And I think I see that in certain ranges, but I don't think it's quite as black and white as that. At range 0, certainly so. Let's see what Divine Exorcist and Shinigami have to tell us about the mechanics here.
What we do see is we got that confirm in there from the perfect on there. We're going to go all the way to here, the wall here. We're going to get the first hit. The sidestep into the perfect here. First use of the heat. Doesn't even have to use any more of that. Just finishes the job.
Rock the silver rose. Oh my god. You know what? Just be glad that it didn't go through the floor. How about that?
Yeah, I was 100% expecting that to break from the floor.
Sure. Look at Shinigami, man. He's never missing these float combos. Staying so composed.
Finishing those combos on there afterwards here too. A little side, but we're going to go in with the back turn, confirm hit, ready for the heat activation from Divine Exorcist. What is going on right now? The turnaround from Divine just tied up.
Ooh, spacing trap. You fell for it. Guaranteed. Can't do nothing about that. Shinigami on the cusp of their first game in this first of 3.
Saw what happened last time on that. Shinigami was trying to make that happen before. And we are playing, Fastly, we're playing a lot on the right side, getting away from some of the buttons that Shinigami has.
Man, Hitman Stance 2 has been super good for him this evening. He's had great success with it. Reminder that both of these characters have low heat smashes. This one breaking the floor, so great option regardless. Shinigami taking that one with a no round brown.
Okay, just like that. We're going back to, we don't want to deal with the pack pixels. We even though we didn't have to use any obstacles, doesn't even want the threat of that to happen. Want to switch it up a little bit more.
Get ready for the next
Yeah, I respect that because Claudio's heat smash breaks walls while Lee's breaks floors. And a lot of the enders for Lee's combos can break floors as well. You just don't want that. As well as the walls are so close too, and Divine Exorcist felt the damage from those walls.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that, Foxhound. We go Urban Square. Neither floor nor wall will break here. Neutral ground for both players. Try to finish out that. Gets denied by Divine Exorcist.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Divine Exorcist. Yeehaw himself in there. Into the 2-1-2. The Trinity of Pain. Oh my spikes.
Yeah, bring it down. Fire away. Again with the low on there afterwards. On the low heat smash. Takes another one. 2 more to go.
Sheesh. Relentless, but just when he leaves a little bit of space, the delay comes in and Shinigami brings bit.
Yeah, Shinigami has also been really paying attention to the timing that Divine has been going for here. At the moment, though, is getting fully punished in there with the Shoryuken in place. Going to go all the way to the wall thanks to the help of the knees, but not going to get much just because of off kilter.
And finally, Shinigami getting punished for not going low into throw or low into low. The Divine Exorcist was like, I have so much life, you don't even know. One more round, and Divine Exorcist moving on to fight Victim and lose finals.
The pickup on there after the heat dash here. Plenty of time in here. If you play your cards right, but you get blocked on the low. Try to go for it yet again from Shinigami.
And all it takes is one of those. Down back, 1+2. Almost gets all of the wall. Maybe you wanted to save it. Oh my, here come the heat dash combo and the realign.
More touch is all you need, and the second, like the foot coming down on top of the chrome dome on their Divine Exorcist. We saw Swavy earlier with the Fahkumram in bracket doing some work on there. Potentially seeing that happen again on here. By the way, everyone, just want to give a quick shout, like point out, we still got a few of those Matcherino codes left in the chat. So if you don't mind, !Matcherino, log in. If you've been enjoying the show at any point, if you're just joining us, give a little bit of extra money to the players by logging in, hitting that claim code button. It's so simple. That's all you have to do. As we see this life bar getting drained from Victim.
Yeah. Okay, both of them heat first cancel, but let us not forget, longest range heat first cancel in the game, especially if I'm the one that heat first canceled first. Hot dog.
But we got the confirm on top of that here. Feels like we've been going to the Midnight Siege stage quite a bit here. Like, so both players been very familiar with it as like warmed up on the stage as we're going through, trying to get on the follow up. But this time, heat is activated into the wall. Great block from Victim though.
Yo, but it was a little bit too late. Kip up. Uses the heat smash to get a lot of life back, at least 10. Got one big hit to be able to come back from. Divine Exorcist tries to go for the power crush, nothing doing. Gets him with the mid, and Kip up once again gets the float.
You're gonna have the bomb to help out too. Goes in for the Rage Art. Doesn't have a like. Wanting maybe just like realign on that. Like I'm wondering, was this the most damage on here? Like on this afterwards, or was it just going back? You do get.
Look at the Oki. Yeah, that.
Okay.
That
all right. I'm believing
situation
now.
is nice. That's a good situation. If I'm Nina, I'm using that Rage Art, and of course it deleted the Gray Light.
Yeah, great point. I was forgetting about it, like getting to that position on there afterwards here. So good insight from that.
Try to hit with the vertical slitter. Nothing doing. No punish.
Try to delay it a little bit to get the full, like a full punish on there, but Divine Exorcist is hitting those buttons on there. Going to go ahead at the wall.
Yeah. Auto with punishment. Victim. Gotta run that 11 frame heat dash, of course. Why not? You're not breaking those, you take extra damage from the wall. Victim, very, very in control.
2 up, we're kind of testing it out. The water's a little bit more here. Gets the punish on the follow-up from Divine.
Seen Divine Exorcist really go very much for the toes. Just staying mid quite often. Not the chain throw. Where the blue sparks at? Victim. Have you not played this character your whole life? Where the blue sparks at?
Well, not to be found at the moment here. We're going to go ahead and get the follow-up hits on here. Victim has the rage activated here.
Yeah, Divine Exorcist didn't hit confirm the Rama stance stream. Oh. Boy, what a back turn button. 79
We're trying something different with the Fahkumram, and of course the Claudio coming back up on Fallen Destiny.
Fallen Destiny, okay. Small stage, bad walls, but lots of time to get there. No punish, damn.
got a little bit more room to move around here. You got enough time for the Starburst to be activated for Divine Exorcist, so we're going to go ahead, get the push on from Victim back into it, but the Italian Shoryuken says hello to the face. We're going to go check out the other side of it, just to make sure we use the entire area.
It's very difficult to describe how much the evasiveness of the Starburst Shoryuken just changes the tides and the matchups for these characters. Because Claudio, outside of his hop kick, not super known for his evasiveness, but dear God, he's way more known for it now.
I mean, it used to be like in Tekken 7 days, like early on, especially like low-level players doing the hop kick. Now, like, everyone was like going for it. It feels like he's almost more well known for the Shoryuken and Tekken 8.
Damn, backward 2, okay. These guys are throwing so many big counters at each other. 30 seconds in, Victim still has all of his heat. Just the first 4-2, showing just a tiny bit of Hayashida here. Oh, and you pressed on the string.
Yeah, you thought it was done. Nope, nope, nope. Just get the press on there. Tie up the round count on here.
Landon says he's tapped in. I hope you tapped into the Matcherino, bro. You in my chat. Don't be in my chat without tapping the Matcherino. Victim of Ritual. Look at this combo.
Oh, I'm looking. I am actively looking at this as we hold on. We're going to keep up. It's denied with the low from Divine Exorcist. Enough time to spin off. We're holding down that shotgun one more time.
Yeah, 4-4-3-2 has just been working on Victim here. Charge, not full charge. Victim also been struggling to get a proper punish on back 3-3. So maybe some of that mental stack is popping up here. Excellent walk.
Oh, but we turned things around. We activated the trap card on there afterwards here. I've never seen it quite done like that, where it's just like no, I'm instant transmission to the other side. Divine Exorcist was able to turn that around.
I'm telling you, it's the walls on this stage, man. They work for no one. The walls are a fickle mistress. Oh, and there you go. See Victim changing up the combo a little bit to be like, you know what? Let me just go for the mids, finish it out, so this wall doesn't hold me again.
Oh, but we do get the wall splat, and we take that as another code is redeemed. Thank you, everyone, for helping to make this happen here. We go on up to potentially 2-0 so far for Victim, but if they get through it. But Divine Exorcist is looking to stop that.
Back. Oh, the classic. Just that little bit of delay into the sway forward to the Hellbringer. Missing the heat dash combo. Do not let it go away like this. That's what I'm talking about. Victim of Ritual. 23-second perfect with the cheese and the seasoning on top, or your money back.
And even though we had some of those shenanigans happen on the stage here, we were keeping up and we were making the rematch happen. We're going to keep it here.
Yeah, certainly it's going to be really difficult to duck the second hit of forward 3 on this connection. God. Victim's letting him throw whatever at the wall. He's like, all right, I'll block it. I'll block it. You're going to have to go low.
Yeah. Keeping it simple on here. We're not seeing those big dangerous hits coming in for Divine Exorcist. Finally hits with the counter hit all the way. You still have access to Tornado. There we go. Bring it down one more round.
Yeah, no, that really is what it's like. I show sleep. A counter hit, counter hit, counter hit. It is exactly like, damn. He says, fine, I'll go low. Hot dog. What do you get the round on?
Did get the round indeed. Gonna hold it down. Yeah, we're holding down the shotgun. Click, click. No boom, though.
Definitely locked it into the chamber and finished it off at the end. Victim is having to deal with a different animal now.
Victim of Ritual is a victim of changes right now from going in on this, but we're going to go ahead and get with the side switch on here as access to the wall, and before Divine Exodus can even begin to think about starting up, here comes the heat.
I haven't seen any wall running 2s from Divine Exorcist either. He's just using the up forward 2. Still got plenty of Starburst. Ooh, he ducked the second hit of Siren's Kiss just as I was complaining about nobody ducking it.
On the sidestep too, on top and off on here. Divine Exodus not going down just yet here.
Get punished. Cut that out. Ready for the Ivory Cutter mix.
Yeah. Ivory Cutter, like especially on the hit there, just gets pushed so far back on it. You have to restart your approach.
Absolutely. They get a really deep dash into your sway forward because sidestep right beats a lot of it. Divine Exorcist has Rage. No Starburst, does have Heat though.
Some work here, but we cancel out. We're moving to that. Divine Exorcist has been mostly working in the 0 to 2 range here so far, and not working for any range at all in this match. The knee followed up with the guns, coming up to set point for Victim.
Too far away for the wall standing 2. Victim using the down 4-1 a little bit earlier now. He said, just because you ducked my forward 3-second hit the first time, don't mean that you're gonna do it again.
We're now seeing a lot of the running 2s on there afterwards here.
Great.
Oh, that
Cut it out.
yeah. Just getting a lot of fast motion, a lot of 10 frames.
Nah. He tried to hit me with the Mogold mix, bro. Sidestep 4, sidestep back 3, sidestep Shoryuken. Nah. Cut that out. Step on me. Yes, my Lord and Savior would not allow it, but it is what it is. It's giving Hunchback. Oh my Rage Arts. That could be a game 4 for us right there.
You know, I think so, but does the the KO comes into play. I was just totally expecting Commentator Curse to come in at the very end, just like that. But it is not to be. Just means more games for both of us, for everyone at home, and unfortunately for Victim of Ritual, but fortunately for Divine.
So when I said that, I was speaking out of the terms of Claudio. You know what I'm saying? He's a purificator. You know what I'm saying? He's very. Anyway, Victim still locked in already, putting out the Blicky Williams.
The running. We're seeing a lot of very familiar gameplay from Divine Exodus, going in for relying on sidestep 2, the running 2 on there afterwards. This time Victim of Ritual trying to set into the pace, but here comes that big counter hit, going to tie even things up, take the lead in fact.
Interesting. Just waiting for that tech roll. Just sat there, plotted, and was like, I know you're gonna tech roll on this one.
Back to neutral ground in here, goes in forward, gets the big push, back into the wall we go.
I stopped using that button. You have a great option that has a gun too? Stop. That's crazy. Knowing that they were gonna do sidestep 1 into stiletto heal?
Just like that, gets a little bit of health back, but the 1-2 on there, just going to go ahead, get the hit right back onto it. One more round for Victim.
Sidewall saving lives yet again while they're standing. Not even in combo. Okay. Realign. Yet another down back 2. He's doing that a lot on those throw breaks when you're like super far off axis. And just knowing that they're going to try to go for something cheeky afterwards.
It's been a really good callback on that, like especially with the tracking it does, and the follow-up on the whiff punish. Set point for Victim. And again, just like you said, Foxhound.
Oh, misses the tornado, but you know, 54 damage. We take those.
Get the bounce off of the backboard. Going to go ahead, get the back into neutral with the follow-up, showcasing all that chip damage. Spend a little bit more for the Heat.
Standing for and goes for the 4-2 to get the turnaround. Divine Exorcist says, no, I've seen that one 1,000,001 times. Not seeing the throw though. QCF2, no charges up. Whiff, not punished. Can Victim close out here, or Divine Exorcist gonna put the purification inside her?
Oh, no, not this time on there. Definitely has the protection relying on their Victim.
Of our winners finals.
Yeah, we saw what happened last time. It was 3-1 Cheeseyoni on here with the switching over to the jury Alisa on top of that. Just as a quick reminder, we still have a few of those Matcherino codes to claim in there. So exclamation point Matcherino, help pay out these players. We already see Divine Exorcist in the money. Help them get a little bit more in the split.
Jury and Alisa, this is some red flag energy right here, y'all.
Absolutely, and just like that, we go ahead. We got the wall switch on top of that here. The Heat is activated, has plenty of meters to work with. We're just going to go ahead and spin that into the plus time.
So many back shots. It just in round one.
In public.
Hey, I've been in New Orleans.
Okay, we go ahead back.
Keep it going.
Yeah, keep it all going.
That's a new one. I'm not aware with that wall combo.
Victim trying to keep Cheeseyoni back on the wall, but nothing for it here. So, time to go for the guns. Just come in running through their guns. Akimbo taking that, going to the second round. Both of them going for Victim so far.
Damn. Another sidestep one Hellbringer. Quit pressing on me.
I was not actually expecting the launch in there from Alisa to miss just like that, and Victim to even punish it too.
Yeah, wild. These sidewalls are certainly saving lives, giving us extra time. Down 4-1, counter hit confirm. We stuck in. More sidestep one. Get these bullets straight in. Tries for another back 3+4 in that last moment, and Victim puts the stomp on the edge to let him know.
Oh, Victim wants this. Victim wants the run back, wants to get the victory, wants to get the reset on here. And you know what? We're getting no hesitation. We're going to fight fire with fire.
Fire. Forward 3+4, 2 for the gun. Thank you for that information. Mega appreciate you, Michael Knight. Oh,
right.
God.
I like the use of that power crush on there, but was too little, too late. It was just a simple little another hit that Cheeseyoni had to do to get that round. Basically, just drain that life bar that first round. Rather.
Yeah, absolutely. That power crush hurt Victim way more than it helped. Not like this ice pick to start off the round. Death Marionette once again. Cheeseyoni trying to keep those chainsaws out and force Victim to not be able to use their heat, even though they tried it right there. Too little, too late.
Oh, every time you put tickets into the chainsaw game, you get nothing in return. What do you need to do in that situation?
It's a tough one. I mean, when I'm range 3 against Alisa, I'm like, oh, why shouldn't I heat burst? But Cheeseyoni knew that if they just kept going, it would work out. And Victim coming with the wipe the floors early.
Again?
Counter hit. We like that.
Oh, we like that very much on here. Not going to go down with the no round brown here. We're going to keep it going. And we get... Hello. All right. We are getting a little launch, but not the follow-up on there, unfortunately.
rip. Victim is trying to put Cheeseyoni into an early grave here, running so many interactions back up to back. What a trade! Sidesteps the wrong way.
Chainsaws are so active, it beat out on the trade and was not able to get anything on the heat float. Unfortunate.
Delay. You can do that dual boot transition immediately, but they were mixing up and Victim still stayed so locked in. There will be no assumption reads here. I'm reacting.
Side switch on there. This is where Cheeseyoni wants you, but Mike manages sidewalk all the way, return the favor on that, and we're trading.
Ducks looking a little sus. Oh my god.
Cameraman getting a little tipsy with some of these exchanges on here afterwards. Motion sickness is real.
Smash. Victim with his back to the wall. Kind of getting imprints on the shoulder blades right now from the stone. What a rage art, and it was right. Sidestep one gets punished. That's going to get a kill, I think?
I think so. Yes, indeed. Tekken agrees with you. That was a pretty wise decision all the way through. Like Cheeseyoni was being able to like Victim has been trying to find a way from the dual boot, from the saws on there afterwards, trying to get away, and has been trying to like look for different answers. And it was only a matter of time before sidestep into a button was going to be one of those. And Cheeseyoni just could smell it and had the damage on top of that.
Sure. And he had to press a button at some point. It's like you were saying. Both these players right now are leaning on their movement to be able to steal turns from their opponents. And that's the kind of games that you want to see in grand finals. I know you like that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm loving this here so far here. We're going into the slide on her. We're dancing with our opponent, trying to go power through with the power crush on there. Goes in for the low at the wall here. It's going to give Cheeseyoni a chance on here to turn things around. Oh, I was actually kind of wondering. I kind of figured the sidewall would have hit it, but I've seen that where it missed entirely too.
That's that
just
equalizer.
like that.
Yeah. Oh, who do you think you are? Obscure? Get out of here. Oh, but it was too quick. I think that was another 4-3 plus 4-2 that we saw. Round start, wipe the floor. We're saying something.
We're trying to use like the big capital letters. Caps lock is on the keyboard here. Trying to catch out with the saws. Here we go with the back turn hit on there. Excuse me. We Fighter 6. What are we doing here?
Victim, my wife is in the other room right now. All right, let's chill right now. Okay, down back 2. Still has his back to the wall. Oh, not the homing.
Still continuing on top of that here.
Round 3. Fight.
That was disgusting. That whole round was absolutely disgusting. Victim worked so hard for that. And Cheeseyoni also worked really hard and got the round. But I know you guys are feeling the bias in my commentary, and I don't give a damn right now. I give no damn.
Chopping away a little bit more time, just getting denied. A lot of the 4 coming into play from Cheeseyoni.
Quick trim. Little sidestep right blocks. Cheeseyoni doing such a great job at staying pressure, positive, constantly. As soon as Victim seems like he has some momentum, Cheeseyoni just takes it away so quickly. What is it, man?
There is something to be said about like how volatile these rounds have been as a whole. Like even when it seems like Victim has been getting significant damage to get the lead here, Cheeseyoni has been able to get just one little touch in there, and any chance you get enough, if you have enough time, enough frames to go in there, bring out the saws one more time, you are facing sheer danger.
Yeah, and Victim, I don't know if it's a stress factor because Cheeseyoni is consistently making Victim go to these high gears, high interaction per minute kind of playstyle, like having to deal with it on defense and deal with it on offense. And maybe Cheeseyoni has got some more stamina right now.
Maybe had a little bit of time to take a rest on there while Victim Originals having to fight through on the in loser finals on here afterwards. Already up 1 round, back into a familiar territory, has been going for the dual hitting low, and they're into the blades afterwards. What we are now, we're just playing a little bit of soccer.
That was really weird. I think that was a cancel, and it made Victim go back turn. Not the taunt midway. Here comes Victim's comeback. Look at the gray life. Cheeseyoni with none of it.
Getting a little bit chopped away on there, but if you go ahead, you got the rage, you got enough life to bring power through it. You're going to get a nice little chunk back for it. But is it going to be enough?
13 health coming back from rage. Cheeseyoni was aerial, so float. Damn.
Trying to set up with a big butt, and that leads tournament point to Cheeseyoni here, already with the blades out here, having to deny him early on for Victim.
Pestering. Cheeseyoni starting to interrupt, getting their own offense back. Oh, because it was too fuzzy. Oh my god.
A little bit finicky on that, just because of the follow through on that, like where he pushes Alisa forward with the follow up on there, but managed to get the full combo, get a round on there, keep it alive.
Yeah, I mean, if you do that string, you deserve to die for it.
True.
And Cheeseyoni knows that because Cheeseyoni has 4 games to play with, technically right now. So it's like, fine. If I win with this, I get my Twitter clip, and if I don't, I'll win next round.
Trying to make that happen. We go in for the full dive. You got the corner, you got the saw blades out, and you got that last third of life. Rage art for Victim. One more touch is going to get the confirm on there. Cheeseyoni going to take that with the repeat. Another 3-1 to finish out Kanme Online Klash number 13.